Isn't that funny, Sean? It was once Player B, and now it's Daddy B. Daddy B, changing diapers instead of changing women. It went from changing women to changing diapers.
Okay, in this sight lap we're going to do, will be no PW50s. We're going to have all sizes of bikes out there. No PW50s on the sight lap. Ready, listen up in the pits. All right, we're going to have 28 through 34 sight lap. 28 through 34. Then we'll have another sight lap at 35 later on today. All right, the laundry people are at the front gate, and the Porta-John people will be roaming through the pits. If you need Porta-John service, please step out and stop the truck, and they'll take care of all your needs. Once again, laundry and Porta-John service on the property. And a good morning to everyone right here at Freestone Raceway in beautiful Wortham, Texas, as we are underway with our sight lap as the riders can check out the conditions of the track so we can get underway with day number 3 of racing. Right here at the 14th running of the 7MX James Stewart Freestone Spring Championship, presented to you by Tamer. The original hole shot device, the only hole shot device. All right, as we finish this sight lap, we have race 28 locked and loaded the gate. Our first race of the day, 65cc, 7 to 11. Which one you got?
I got lead.
Let's do that one. Is yours ready?
I think a lot of rate promoters like it because it's not super long. You know, so there's, yeah.
All right, we're going to shut down the motors. We're on it. Okay, at this time, I'm going to turn the mic over to Kevin Kozad for MX for Jesus for give us the safe word and thoughts of the day.
Thank you, JP. Join with me, if you will, as a family of racers. Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for this final day of racing where championships are being made. But we thank you that we're all champions to you, but we get to be champions on the track today. We ask for your blessings on this track. We ask for your blessings on each and every rider today. And we thank you again for the men and women that serve our country in the military to provide the freedoms we enjoy. As we begin this last day of racing, we ask that your protection be evident throughout this day and us as a family of racers. We ask you to be with the Miller family and all the staff here at Freestone County Raceway. We thank you for a blessed final day of racing with our motocross family because we ask it now in your name, Jesus. Amen.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming. And the rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go racing. We got them locked and loaded gate. Race number 28, our 65cc riders. We got Lex Clark down there on the starting line, our super starter. Thank you, Lex. So winning Moto 1 in one of his divisions was Beckham Smith. Chase Brenham won his. Jaden Smart got second in his. Landon Lee got second in his. Chance Olberg got third in his. Mason Murdy got third in his. Carter Gray got fourth in his. And Craven Earl got fourth. Ashburn Hall fifth. Carter Holmes fifth. That's the top five. Fouled by Jax Baker, Cannon Zabadick, Ryder Morgan, Weston Otto, Cash Riley, Tate Brush, Enrique Rodriguez, Kyler Pruitt, Ben Baker, Bruno Rossani, and many, many more, as Lynn would say. And they go into turn one. We'll see who's going to grab the whole shot. Down to Dean Dias. Oh, no, he's up here. And it's going to be Jaden Smart. And right behind him is going to be Cannon Zabinick, Eli Herrick, Chance Oberg, Beckham Smith, Talon Henson, Jaden Kopic, Landon Lee, Craven Earl, and Chase Brennan in your top 10 through turn one. All that's going to change as they proceed into the course and as the riders will sort out.
Yeah, JP, that sun's getting right in their eyes when they head towards the east end of the track. So they better have some good goggles and some great tinted lenses in there.
You know, at one time over the years, they used to have polarized lenses, which is fishing lenses that only lets the light in one way. Because, this kind of reminds me, I rode at Cycle Ranch, and they used to have a tabletop right by the front entrance that was parallel with the road. And I asked the guys when I rode, I said, man, at 4 o'clock, the sun hits your eyes. What do? We just close our eyes.
Yeah. I know what tabletop you're talking about there at Cycle Ranch, too. I think we need to talk to Ian and bring that back.
I don't know. It's very safe the way it is, so I think it's good. And Jaden Smart still out front down the Freestone Freeway. On the line, we need race number 29, Mini Senior 2. Race 30 in station, 450B. Race 31 in pre-staging, 450C.
Yeah, along with tinted lenses, these boys better have a bunch of tear-offs on there, too, with this track being freshly prepped. And a little bit of moisture in there. It's definitely going to be sticking on there, so you better have at least 7 of those laminated tear-offs on there. Look at the fog out there, out the horizon out there. Makes it look really kind of eerie, doesn't it? All right, coming around to take the first lap in 65cc 7 to 11. Number 42, Jaden Smart, followed by Cannon Zabinick, Eli Herrick, Ulberg,
yeah, Corey, Jaden Smart jumps over the number 3 tabletop on the right side of the course, then dives back into the twist and shout section of Freestone Raceway. That is our leader, number 42. By the way, of Berry Creek, California.
Yeah, so the top 10 running order, Jaden Smart, number 42, Cannon Zabinick, running second, Beckham Smith in third, Chase Brennan, fourth, Eli Herrick, fifth, Chance Ulberg, sixth, Carter Gray, seventh, Landon Lee, eighth, Talon Henson, ninth, and Jaden Kopak, 10th.
So, hey, check this out, Corey. Jaden Smart in the first lap has got almost a 7-second lead on Cannon Zabinick, which Cannon Zabinick is one of our speedsters right here at Freestone Raceway.
Yeah, possibly Zabinick got behind a few riders and had to work through them, and that gave just enough time for Jaden Smart to get away a little bit and break away. So it's just the first lap. So let's see what we can do. We got a long race to go. So in Moto 1, Jaden Smart got second. Currently leading this one. Beckham Smith finished first in the first moto. He's running third in this one. And Chase Brennan won the first moto. He's currently running fourth.
So right now, Corey, it looks like Jaden Smart in the driver's seat. Beckham Smith, Chase Brennan, Cannon Zabinick, Chance Oberg is your top 5 overall class results. But we still got about 3 laps to go. So we'll see how this unravels.
In the corner there. Not sure who that was. I just turned my head to see it, and they went down, and then the drone went by. But Smart comes by to take another lap on the number 42 Cobra.
You know, how can you make up that much time in one lap? I mean, Ken Zabnik is no slouch. Let's see what the time is right now.
Yeah,
10 seconds.
Yeah, almost 11.
Almost 11 seconds. So each lap, somewhere, Jaden Smart is picking up 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, that second lap, he put in a 2:26.782. Smart did.
Yeah, as you look at Cannon Zabnik with a 2:30.7.
All right, as they come around again, the running orders, Jaden Smart, Cannon Zabinick in second, Chase Brandon third, Beckham Smith fourth, Eli Herrick fifth, Chase Solberg sixth, Landon Lee seventh, Carter Gray eighth, Talon Hinson ninth, and Curvin Earl in 10th. Craven Earl.
No, we finally got the Area 51 guys are back up in action, following the races right here in the 65cc class, 7 to 11. Thank you, Area 51s. You can check out all their stuff. I think all their stuff is on Instagram.
Yeah, they got a big Instagram following. He is most likely the best drone operator at these events here. So check out Area 51s on Instagram.
You know, he told me yesterday, I was talking to John from Area 51. He goes, the pro sport class, he goes, man, his eyes were like cross-eyed. He goes, man, they were going so fast. I'm trying to follow them with the drone. And he goes, afterwards, man, he took off his goggles, and, I mean, it was like blurred vision.
Probably had arm pump just trying to control that drone.
Eye pump.
Right?
He had eye pump.
Oh, yeah. All right. Coming down the rollers. Well, that's not him. Now he's coming down the rollers. Jaden Smart.
Yeah, Corey, let's see what he's going to put up on the scoreboard this lap.
Hits that tabletop just smooth. Here comes Zabinick bouncing through the rollers, through the chicane, and over the finish line jump. And let's see what the gap is now. It's now up to almost, it's 11.5 second lead now.
12 seconds close enough.
Yeah. So, and then Zabinick has 6 seconds over Brennan.
All right, next class on the line, ladies and gentlemen. We need the Mini Senior 2. Mini Senior 2, race number 29 in the stage area, race 30, 450B, 12 plus.
Smart makes his way around the corner over the roller and the number 5 through the Honda Hills. With a big lead right now. Zabinick not able to really reel him in at all. And then Chase Brennan. These guys are all spread out about at least 10 seconds apart. So Jaden Smart would win this title if it were to finish right now with a 2-1 moto scores. Chase Brennan would be second with a 1-3. And Beckham Smith would be third with a 1-5.
All right, a little thrill spill at the finish line tabletop, but our riders are okay, up and going. Matt, our finish line flagger, bringing out that Red Cross flag to keep them safe.
Yeah, that was Cooper Langdon that went down and tangled with somebody else. The other rider's already up and gone. I didn't see exactly who it was, but Cooper Langdon down over the finish line jump got tangled up. He's back up, and he's okay. He's trying to get his bike started. All right,
back to race action right here at Freestone Raceway. Our first race of the day, race 28, 65cc, 7-11 on the track. Our current leaders, Jaden Smart, followed by Cannon Zabanik, Chase Brennan, Chance Olberg, Landon lead top 5, followed by Eli Herrick, Beckham Smith, Carter Gray, Jax Baker, Talon Hinson, Absher Hall is 11th, Jaden Kopic, 12th, Mason Murdy in 13th, Tate Brush, Talon Hill, and Jax Keller, Kyler Pruitt, Caden Segwick, and Ben Baker, top 20.
Yeah, Jaden Smart still with that fastest lap from lap 2 with a 2:26.782, and he's now over 14 seconds over Zabanik. Brennan's about 6 seconds behind Zabanik.
That is just blazing speed, Corey, because Zabanik normally wins a lot out here. Till some guy named Jaden Smart shows up. Jaden is showing them the smart way to get around this Freestone Raceway as he's putting down the fastest lap time in this class.
All the moto dads having to get these kids' goggles prepped for the right type of light in the morning. There's a different type of lens for each type of scenario. In the mornings, it's a little bit of a harsh light. In the evenings, it's a bit of a soft light. So you got to have the right goggle lens to really help you out there. All right, checkered flag is out, and Jaden Smart takes the win and the championship in 65cc 7-11.
And Chase Brenham second, Chance Olberg third. Those are our top 3 overalls. We're going to send it on down to the podium winner circle with Dean Dias and Sean Hackley. Down to you guys.
Word with Chance Olberg, going to finish up third overall, man. Why are you taking your glove off? It's cold out here. You got to keep those hands warm. I bet they were freezing out there, weren't they?
It's really cold.
How'd that moto go?
Pretty good. Finally got a good start. Haven't got one all week, but that was key. Yeah.
Well,
Mom, Dad, MCT, everybody at MCT, MWC Elite, friends, family, T-Rex, Candy, Fly Race, MCT, and then Mom and Dad and everybody else that supports me. Thank you so much.
all right, guys, get up for Chance Olberg, third overall on the podium. Now we're going to bring second overall over here. Hey, man, you made it happen. What's something you'd like to thank?
Mom, you got.
Good for Chase. And now we're going to bring up Jaden Smart. Going to do it and do it well. Grab that Tamer Whole Shot Award. Man, you got out to the thing.
Yeah.
How'd the rest of the moto go for you?
Got the whole shot and then just rode my super slippery out there and just tried not to fall and just run my race and won. Yep. GoPro, Ethica, EVS, Justin Castell from State Farm. And everybody else, thank you.
All right, with that being said, I'm going to set this down here. I'm going to grab what really matters. How's it feel, Jaden Smart? Jaden Smart, top 3 on the podium. Was
Talon Hinson, go back to the podium. Talon Hinson, back to the podium. All right, so we've got mini senior 2 on the track right now with the whole shot. It was Tristan Pruitt. And it looks like we've got Ryder Ellis in the back of the pack. He's got to slice through some traffic. Just coming around the Shock Sox chicane right now. Oh, yeah. And then you got Wyatt Duff right in front of him. So those two are probably going to hook up and see if they can slice through this pack and get to the front. Will when they cross the line. So the two buried in the back, which is Ellis and Duff, were the two that won. So the first motos, they're the ones that are in the championship. Pruitt is taking advantage of this one by taking the lead. What a change of events here. Here comes Ellis slicing through the pack. He's already into the top 10.
Actually 14th, but still, from starting from a packed gate, he comes from almost last place.
Yeah, he got caught up in that first corner and got a little messed up, and he has some work to do. So you got Tristan Pruitt out front taking advantage of this. He got second in the first moto, and he's currently leading this one with Brody Moss, who got second in the first moto. He's currently running fourth, and Reese Seba. So this completely shakes up the running order. because it was Ellis and Duff that were the ones that were working it out for the title, and they ended up slicing through the pack right now. Talon Hinson, please go to the podium. Talon Hinson, please go to the podium. Ellis is the one that's on the move. He is past half the field now after being last in that first corner.
Well, you know, Corey, it's like when you do make a silly mistake, you get up and ride faster than you ever ridden before. That's the scenario.
Yeah, you know, I mean, when you crash and it makes you mad, you ride a lot harder. You definitely do. You ride with heart, so.
I wonder what the blonde starter girl at the Supercross felt like.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she's probably getting a little slap on the wrist this morning. So
No,
glad she's
no,
okay
no.
though, and they didn't mess any of the race up. So look at this battle right here. You've got the 923 or the 323 of Seba and Dashiell, Chase Dashiell, side by side over the finish line. And Ryder Ellis has made it into 9th. He's inside the top 10. He's got that Team Green Kawasaki just smoking. I bet they got that thing running right on the edge of being lean to make that as fast as possible because he is moving. Yeah. So it's Ryder Ellis in 9th, Wyatt Duff in 11th. Both of those boys are just coming through pretty quick.
All right, here comes our leader. Over the Honda Hills, it's the 7 of Tristan Pruitt on his Husqvarna as he goes through the Shocks Access turn down the Freestone Freeway with about a 8 to 9 second lead over second place of Reese Seba. Then we got a pack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A slew of them for second, third, and on the rest.
Yeah, top 10 running orders. Pruitt, 2nd, Seba, 3rd, Dashiell, 4th, Moss, 5th, Ramiro, 6th, Gage Dunham, 7th, Dane Pappas, 8th, Talon Staggs, 9th, Ryder Ellis, 10th, Jevin Didier. And Tristan Pruitt with the fastest lap on lap 2 with the 2:14.204. Ellis is still running 9th, yep.
All right, Pruitt, one more time. Over the finish line, tabletop.
Yeah, look at this battle for second. These boys are side by side around the whole track. That's Seba and Dashiell. So the running order for the overall championship is Tristan Pruitt in 1st, Reese Seba in 2nd, and Brody Moss running 3rd for the title. Ryder Ellis putting in another fast lap on lap 3, 2:13.900. He is on the move. Got a number? And we got the number 88 of Ray Ritter down here on the finish line. Looks like he's up, but his bike's a little beat up. He's okay. You got Ellis moving into 8th now, and Wyatt Duff right behind him in 9th.
You know, Wyatt Duff winning his heat race.
So the two that were in it for the title at the beginning, Ryder Ellis and Staggs, and Staggs They're now in 5th and 6th for the title. So it's Pruitt, Seba, and Moss that would take 1, 2, and 3. Pruitt up and over the cemetery jump, cemetery hill, and then over the FMF power wall. Rocking through the rollers, coming to take another lap. Here in Mini Senior 2, 13 to 15. And he is in command of this title if he keeps it going.
I tell you what, the Area 51 drone pilots sure make it easy for us. But thank you guys. Great job. You can check them out on Instagram. Let's check and see where our riders are. The man to look at is the rider Ellis. He is up in the 7th. Gage Dunham in 6th. Brody Moss in 5th. Talon Staggs back up to 4th. And Chase DeShell in 3rd. And Reese Seba. And our leader is Tristan Pruitt. Right now, as Corey said, it's Tristan Pruitt, Reese Seba, and Talon Staggs. So Brody Moss needs to pass Talon Staggs in order to make the podium.
Yeah, 3rd.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The diamonds in the rough that don't have the money. Classes, most expensive classes. Cool. So it's still Pruitt out front with almost a 12-second lead on lap 4. And we got Ellis behind Dunham. I don't know if Ellis is going to be able to get Dunham. There looks like there's about a 5 or 6 second gap there.
Yeah, plus also, Corey, that white flag is fixing to be released from the huddle hut. Our finish line flagger, Matt.
Pruitt comes by and takes another lap. It's the white flag for Mini Senior 2, 13 to 15. Tristan Pruitt in the driver's seat to win this title and the second moto. Reese Seba comes across. Dashiell.
And Talon Staggs moves up another position up into 3rd, which will not change his overall results, but still it's bragging rights and the way you finish. So let's see it. What do you think, Talon Staggs? Can he catch Seba?
Yeah, if he does catch him, he will get second overall for the title. So I see Ellis out there without any goggles. So all that work he had to do coming through the pack, trashed his goggles, and he just threw them off. And it's the last lap. He is currently running. Ooh, he went back to 13th. He must have made a mistake. He came across in 13th now. So
well, he probably made that mistake.
Yeah,
he had
so
to take
Wyatt Duff is in 6th. And Tristan Pruitt just put the fastest lap on lap 5 with a 2:13.349. So on this last lap, yeah, he's going to take the title as long as he brings it home safe.
Hey, you know, Corey, with Ryder Ellis taking his goggles off, that's a signal and sign of, man, it's he's struggling, having some issues.
Yeah, unfortunate for him, he led the whole race yesterday in one of the mini classes, and Carson Wood got him in the last corner. So
it's racing.
It's racing. Yep.
Speaking of racing, back to racing. We should be seeing our leader, number 7, Tristan Pruitt.
Takes the win and the title in Mini Senior 2. Reese Seba takes second. Talon Staggs third, and that's how they end up in the title.
All right, as we launched off, race number 30, our 450B plus. It is Landon Gibson with the whole shot. Right behind him, Devin Ruth, Ryder Thompson, Alvin Hillen, Diesel Thomas, top 5. It's in turn 1. All right, down to you, Dean.
All right, we're going to bring this man over here, getting that luck of the draw, man. Get a little get off out there, huh?
Yeah,
But how's it feel? You going to Stewart compound?
amazing.
What's your name, buddy?
Ray,
Awesome, Ray. Where are you from?
Southern California.
Oh, Ray from SoCal. You going to make the trip out to Florida, go to the Stewart compound?
I don't know. I'll have to see.
I hope so, brother. Well, tell me who you'd like to thank.
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, RJR, TBD, Clover Hill, Caleb, and anybody else I forgot.
Luck of the draw, making it happen. That'll bring up third overall on the podium up here. Reese Seba, man, come on over. How's it feel, man?
It feels pretty good. I got a really good start thanks to my RJR Motorsports motor. I just put the scoop tire on and let her eat.
Yeah, man, let her eat. I like to hear it. Who would like to thank? Who helped you get here?
I want to thank RJR, my mom, my dad, the Lord for keeping me safe. I want to thank Adam from 7 MX, Dennis. They do so much for me. Scott, Bell, Alpine Star, Rob Fox, Dunlop, Beacon Metals, GT1 Filters, Shelton Wireless Communications. Ed does so much for me. Jack Surfboards, my uncle. I want to thank Dean Safe, Realty One Empire Group, and Rad Graphics, my graphics looking sweet, and everyone else who is in my corner. Thank you.
I got Reese Seba, third overall on the. Now bring up second overall for Wyatt Duck, man. Making some moves out there to make it happen. How to go? You kept your head down. You made it happen. Tell me who makes it happen.
Watching United Motorsports, Fox, Oakley, Roost, Pro Circuit, everybody who helps me. Thank you so much.
Enough. Now we're going to bring a whole shot award winner, Tamer Whole Shot Award going to Tristan Pruitt. Tristan, man, you're up here. You got yourself a deal.
Man, it feels great. Having some bike issues, got them all figured out, got the championship, had a pretty good lead out there, and just rode a good pace.
No doubt. the next one?
Big man up above, my parents, my grandparents, Motorsport Hillsboro, Lynx Racing, give me those fast bikes, getting the whole shots. This is my third one this week. Hopefully get another one. Power Band Racing Suspension, NLAB seat covers, graphics, Bell helmets, Monster Army, 110 Racing Gear, no Toyo, just everybody else. Thank you.
All right, Tristan, put that thing right here. That prize position up for your champion, Tristan Pruitt.
All right, 450B out front, Diesel Thomas on the number 524 KTM. Alvin Hillen running second on the number 24 Honda. Landon Gibson in third. Aiden Kiefer fourth. Ryder Thompson fifth. Landon Hart sixth. Canyon Richards in seventh. Logan Best eighth. Devin Ruth ninth. And rounding out the top 10, Cole Forbes. Alvin Hillen with the fastest lap on lap 2 with a 2:05.413. Look at this battle with Kiefer, and looks like Ryder Thompson going around the tree turn. Oh, Kiefer makes a mistake. Lets Thompson get away. Up and over the Cemetery Hill and the FMF power wall. Through the chicane. Diesel Thomas has Alvin Hillen all over him as they take the third lap, and Hillen puts another fast lap in. So Hillen is the one on the move. Let's see if he can make a move on Diesel. Landon Gibson and Aiden Kiefer in third and fourth. Kiefer trying to reel him in. Kiefer seeing if he can get into that top 5 today with the moto. Haven't seen him in the top 5 all weekend. Top 10 running order, Diesel Thomas. Second, Alvin Hillen. Third, Landon Gibson. Fourth, Aiden Kiefer. Fifth, Ryder Thompson. Sixth, Landon Hart. Seventh, Canyon Richards. Eighth, Logan Best. Ninth, Devin Ruth. 10th, Cole Forbes. 11th, Carter Malcolm. 12th, Everett Clark.
Yeah, Corey, as it stands right now, it's Diesel Thomas with the overall with the 2-1. Landon Gibson with the 5-2 as these guys are battling right now. Aiden Kiefer in a third slot with a 4-4. Ryder Thompson with a 6-5 in fourth. Alvin Hillen with a 10-2, or 10th in first moto, and currently second. That would put him in fifth overall. All right, coming up on the line, race number 31, 450C, 12 plus in the stage area. Race 32, 85cc, 9 to 12.
And we got a change for the lead as Alvin Hillen is taking over the lead from Diesel Thomas. Landon Gibson in third. And it looks like Kiefer has dropped back Ryder Thompson got by Kiefer, so Kiefer must have made a mistake, and Logan Best also got by Kiefer.
And as you can see, our riders are going to make that left-hand turn up the Dunlop drag strip. Out front, Alvin Hill and Diesel Thomas. Right behind him, as they'll go into the Leonard Skinner Oak Tree, head towards that Dunlop drop.
And as Alvin Hillen took the lead, he also threw down the fastest lap on lap 4 with a 2:02.597.
Smooth sailing right now.
How about this Freestone course? It looks like a golf course out there, and someone threw a motocross track over it, doesn't it?
No, that's over there, the driving range. But yeah, it is picturesque. It's fantastic. It's beautiful up here in Wortham, Texas.
Sides of the jumps manicured with grass growing on there. We don't have that in Colorado very much. It's a pretty dry climate out there, and we have a couple months of it, but that's about it. Beautiful down here. Alvin Hillen still out front. Diesel Thomas still right on him, though. So the running order for the overall class results would be Diesel Thomas with a 2-2, Landon Gibson with a 5-3, and Ryder Thompson on the podium in third with a 6-4 if it finishes the way it does right now. Alvin Hillen takes another lap with Diesel Thomas, and it looks like Landon Gibson is the one on the move. He's starting to catch those two and pull away from Kiefer.
You know, Landon Gibson grabbing that Tamer Hole Shot Award and then drop back to third. He's probably going, man, I was in first place. I never should have dropped back to third. And that's why he's quicking up the gas with a few laps to go right here in our 450B 12 plus race number 30.
Yeah, Landon Gibson's the one on the move. He's slowly inching up onto the backside of Hillen and Thomas on that Husqvarna.
You know, I want to say he came out of nowhere, but he didn't come out of nowhere. But look how close he is reeling into our leaders as they go into the Honda Hills.
I just saw Diesel Thomas check over his shoulder, and he knows that he's coming too, so. Diesel's going to have to pick it up. It's a good race, though. It's getting close. Landon Gibson is coming, so. Top 10 running orders: Alvin Hillen, Diesel Thomas, Landon Gibson, Ryder Thompson, Logan Best 5th, Aiden Kiefer 6th, Devin Ruth 7th, Canyon Richards 8th, Cole Forbes 9th, and Landon Hartz in 10th. Coming down the 12-pack into the chicane, over the finish line jump, you got Landon Gibson all over Diesel Thomas now. Let's see if he can make a move on this very last lap in 450B 12 plus. Now Diesel is starting to close in on Alvin, and Gibson is too. We could have a pretty good shakeup on this last lap. Any one of these guys makes a mistake.
Hey, look at that. Right to the inside. It was Landon Gibson trying to make the move on Diesel Thomas. As they go over the Honda Hills, it's tightening up, Corey.
Yep.
And look at Gibson right now going into the Shock Socks S-turn. He is pointing that thing like a projectile. Now, here's another interesting thing, some traffic. So that always is a factor that can change anything and everything.
Up and over the number 8 roller. Landon scrubs it. Tries to get down to the inside of the lapper. Oh, and he tangles with the lapper. Lapper needs to get out of the way. He didn't realize he was there. Let's see what Landon can do, if he can recover. He's on the inside of Diesel right now. He's got a little bit of a run. Let's see if he can cut inside and take the inside. He goes inside.
That looks like Diesel Thomas.
He's going where Diesel is not. That's how he's going to make the pass. It's coming up to the last stretch here, up over Cemetery Hill.
It could get down to that Texas 12-pack or the VMAX switchback. But that checkered flag is going to be coming out.
And it looks like Thomas is just going to hold off Gibson's charge at the finish line. So it's going to be Alvin Hillen, Diesel Thomas, and Landon Gibson, your top 3 in the moto. Diesel Thomas takes the title with Landon Gibson second, and Aiden Kiefer on the podium in third.
With Landon Gibson, number 23 on the Husqvarna, grabbing the Tamer hole shot. All right, coming up, 450C, 12 plus, race number 31.
All right, guys, I'm down here with Luke. Compound, how's it feel?
Yeah, good. Went last year. It was a ton of fun. Hopefully this year it doesn't rain as much, but it was good. Fun.
Yeah, not about it, man. Well, I know you're ready to get back, get cleaned up. Tell me who you'd like to thank.
My mom, my dad, KTM Factory Amateur Elite, Daniel, Matty, Jed, Sam Hurley, mechanic for helping me out a ton. Point View Cycle, Dunlop, PR2, Pro Taper, Tamer, Whole Shot, the mittens, Troy Designs, 100%, Alpine Star, and that's it.
All right, give it Luke Fowles, get that luck of the draw. And now we're going to bring up third place, third overall on the podium, Aiden Kiefer. Aiden.
Kind of, when you go back to the truck after getting... That's the cool thing about it.
Sure, I know you got a lot of people in your corner, a lot of people you'd like to thank, so go ahead.
Dad foremost for them. They do absolutely everything for me. My grandma, my grandpa back at home. My grandpa has cancer, and he can't really come to a lot of these, so it sucks, but at the same time, I do it for him. I like to thank Milt, Carson, Bryce, Brad, all the guys over at FXR. Man, they do a lot for me, and I don't deserve half of it, but I love them. They're like a second family. My mechanic Eddie, his wife Jill, and his two daughters are like little sisters to me. They do a lot for me. 60, Bob, all of them over there, they do a lot.
Alpine Stars, John at Scott, Shackoff from Monster, and man, everybody else. This is kind of, I'm lost for words right now because it's been such a bad week, but that's it. Thank you.
Way to pick it up. Get up 3rd overall, 8th keeper. Howard Big over 2nd overall. And you really start.
Not really sure what I was doing out there, but I got to.
Getting 2nd overall up here on the podium.
Thank you, Dean Dias. We certainly appreciate it. Congratulations goes out to Diesel Thomas on a solid championship.
All right, we're down here with our class champ. You got the whole shot as well, didn't you? It's all good, man. Hey, you made it happen out there. How's it feel?
Oh man, it feels great. After yesterday, I went into my moto with a 1 and then had a little tip over. I was pretty upset, but it feels good to be up here on the top of the box.
Yeah. Happened. Tell me who you'd like to thank.
I'd like to thank the Lord Jesus Christ for keeping me safe. My mom, my dad, my little sister, my mechanic Caleb, all the guys over at MUN, Big Dan, Big J, Chip, my trainers, Ryan and Jake over at Moto Sandbox, Tamer, Dunlop, Race Tech, PDR, Monster Army, Wheels, Fox. Those guys helped me out a lot, and everybody else. Thank you.
All right, with that being said, we got Richard White. Has anyone got a word for us?
Since he was on 50s and broke both femurs out here last year, and to give him this #1 plate gives me great pride and joy. Diesel, congratulations.
All right, guys, get the top 3 on the podium.
Thank you, Dean Dias. We certainly appreciate it. We got Sawyer Treadwell out front here, the Husqvarna on the 303, grabbing the Tamer Holshot Award and leading this moto here. It is Treadwell, Caden Thomas, Dakota Greenwell, Ethan Carter, Chase O'Hara, Colin Mitchell, Caleb Finesse, and many others, the great Lynn Nickerson would say, and many others. But it is Treadwell. JP, Treadwell has been on fire all week here in the C classes. He is starting to stretch out his lead. He's got about a 7-second gap now already on 2nd place. So just solid, consistent rides here. Smooth rides. Not blistering B-class speed fast, but definitely smooth, consistent rides here for Sawyer Treadwell, the 303 on the Husqvarna. Ricardo Acosta back in about 10th position with Cameron Bradley. It is Caden Thomas in 2nd, Caden Mitchell back in 3rd position, Dakota Greenwell, a solid top 4 ride, Ryan Sampson in top 5 spot here, JP Parsons with Ethan Carter on the KTM in 6th, James Stratton in 7th, Cameron Bradley in 8th, Troy Naranjo in 9th position, and Caleb Finnis rounds out your top 10 here on lap number 4, JP. But Treadwell, 5-1 moto scores, Ryan Sampson a 1-5. Check that out.
Ain't that cool?
That is very cool. They're both tied for 6 points, and then in 3rd is Dakota Greenwell with 7 points.
Man, those are high points. Normally you got like 3 points, 4 points, for the overall guys.
Well, we're talking about the C class, so
Well,
there's going to be inconsistent rides
that
here.
That means excitement.
Exactly.
With an X off of it.
That means inconsistent.
Yeah.
Caden Mitchell there with a 9.3 score. Caden Thomas a 7.2. It's all over the map here. Nobody has been consistent. Treadwell's been consistent in the C classes all week, but as far as this particular 450C 12-plus age group class, JP, a lot of inconsistency here by your top 10 riders. You got Hudson Leonard with a 2 and a 14 right now. So you got second in Moto 1. He's back in 14th position right now. That is not going to help his championship run or even a podium run here.
No, and he had some good starts earlier this week.
Yeah, Hudson Leonard running up front with Thomas and Treadwell most of the week here. But
wow, second in the first moto, now running 14th.
Look at Caleb Finesse, a 4 and a 10, back in 10th position right now. So these racers that you thought were going to come out swinging here in the second moto find themselves back outside the top 5, dashing their championship hopes here. Caden Thomas, the 63, out front. So he has made his way around Caden Mitchell. And where is our leader here? Sawyer Treadwell has made a mistake. We talked about inconsistency and consistency all week. And Treadwell maybe unraveling in this 450C 12-plus moto. That takes Treadwell completely out of the top 3.
So now our new overall guy is Yamaha-mounted number 76, Ryan Sampson.
But Sampson only in 4th place right now on the track. He is in the championship driver's seat here. Just inconsistent moto scores here, J.P. Parsons. The beauty of the C class. They're all out there trying to learn as quick as they can, trying to go as fast as they can. Mistakes happen. And we just saw Sawyer Treadwell drop from 1st to 6th position, J.P. So Sawyer Treadwell with that Tamer Holshot Award finds himself all of a sudden back in 6th position. Major unraveling here for Sawyer Treadwell. He threw the championship away. The white flag now is going to come out here any moment here, J.P. Parsons. So it is Caden Thomas out front. Caden Mitchell 2nd. Dakota Greenwell currently in 3rd. Ryan Sampson in 4th. Ethan Carter with a good ride on the KTM there in 5th. Sawyer Treadwell back to 6th. James Stratton in 7th. It's Cameron Bradley in 8th position. Troy Naranjo in 9th. Caleb Finesse in 10th. Chase O'Hara 11th. Zachary Chambers in 12th position with Hudson Leonard in 13th. Colton Moe back in 14th position. Jack Shea in 15th. Lawrence Lashaway in 16th. James Coleman in 17th. Gavin Price in 18th. Otley Smith in 19th. Rounding out your top 20 here on lap number 5, it is going to be Jaden Williams back in 20th position. Here is how the top 3 stack up in the podium, barring any unforeseen crazy circumstance, JP, on this white flag final lap. It is Ryan Sampson in control of the championship, Dakota Greenwell 2nd, and Caden Thomas there in 3rd position. But, JP, it's the C class. We don't know.
Hey, we have one more lap, so who knows?
Who knows? One more lap for anything to go wrong here. There goes Ethan Carter, the 817. And Treadwell all over Ethan Carter here. Treadwell trying to get back up. He's moved up to 6th to 5th. He's trying to get around Carter to go up to 4th. And if he can do that, Sawyer Treadwell might make the podium here with a 3rd possibly. Yes, Sawyer Treadwell now moves up into 3rd here. That puts Ryan Sampson back to 10th. It is Greenwell, Thomas, and Treadwell. JP, just as we spoke, Treadwell now makes his way up into the championship podium with a 3rd.
Hey, we still got a half a lap.
We still have half a lap. Anything can happen. This has been a yo-yo effect here with these results.
Well, you're up here. It goes, I'm winning the 14th running of the James Stewart Spring Championship MX7.
That's
brought to
right.
you by Tamer. I won, man. and they will do anything. They will twist that throttle harder than they should. That's racing.
Colton Moe back in 12th. Zachary Chambers in 11th, just outside your top 10. It's Hudson Leonard in 2nd or 10th position. And remember, JP, he got 2nd in the first moto. So lopsided results here for Hudson Leonard. Takes him outside of the top 5. Ethan Carter now moves up into 5th in the overall points standings here in the overall class results. Caden Mitchell 4th. Treadwell finds himself up on a third-place podium, but had this moto in the bag, had the championship in the bag, JP.
Yep.
So checkered flag is going to wave here for the 63 of Caden Thomas aboard the Gas, followed by Caden Mitchell and Dakota Greenwell, your top 3 in the moto. It is going to be Dakota Greenwell with that third-place finish just now, taking the title in this 450C 12-plus championship, just ahead of Caden Thomas and Sawyer Treadwell. We've got race number 32 just about to blast out of the gate. Nolan Ford, Tace Morgan, Braden Miss, Sawyer Geek, Maddox Timmerman, your top 5 here in the 85, 9 to 12 age group in their respective divisions. And we're about to set him down to the podium. We'll get a word in with Dakota Greenwell, Caden Thomas, and Sawyer Treadwell with our esteemed announcer and colleague, Dean Dias.
Yeah, but while we're waiting for that real quick, the whole shot goes to Easton Graves, Sawyer Geek in 2nd, Ryder Dorigo in 3rd, Colt Whitaker and Austin Keller top 5 out of turn 1. That is our 85cc 9 to 12 class. Race number 32. And stage area race 33, 51cc 4 to 6 shaft drive. Race 34, 65cc 7 to 9.
Getting the bikes all staged up. We're going to send it down to Dean Dias any second now.
I got your name, but
feels really good. I've had a terrible week so far, so it's definitely nice. Ambush boats. It's my mom's birthday. And X-Brand and OGO, everyone else, thank you.
I got compound. Oh, but here on the podium. Also getting that Tamer Whole Shot Award, man. I know this probably isn't where you want to be in the situation third. Sawyer with that second overall.
It feels good, but we got protested in the first moto, which kept me out of the championship, but we had a good ride. My mom and dad, Dawson, Draycott, STC, Van Martin from TTMX, and everybody else. Thank you.
All right. All here on the podium as we bring up our champ, man, making it happen. We didn't get the whole shot. You know, you put yourself in a situation, you're able to take this championship.
It feels really good. I've been working hard all year, so.
Yeah, I've been working all hard.
I mean, it feels good. I came out here and I wanted to win, and I mean, we got it done. O'Neill, MTF, I'd like to thank Colleen, Brian, Jacob, Big B, all the crew at MTF. They're just, for the training, I wouldn't be here without them. I'd like to thank O'Neill, Flow Vision, and Pro Action, anybody else I forgot. Thank you.
Tears up here. I'm going to grab everyone. Let's have fun up on the podium. Give it up for Dakota Greenwell. Send to the top.
$85cc 9-12 action out on the track right now. Nolan Ford, Tace Morgan, your two division winners. Braxton Mee, Sawyer Geek, both got second positions in their divisions respectively. And in third in both divisions was Maddox Timmerman and Easton Graves. It is Easton Graves out front leading Tace Morgan. And Ryder Dorigo back there in third with Nolan Ford fifth, Braxton Meese in fifth, Nolan Ford in fourth. Austin Keller in sixth position, Sawyer Geek in seventh, Elliott Bosher in eighth, Gage Brown in ninth, Alex Campigli in 10th, Hudson Short just outside your top 10 here on lap number 3 in 11th position. Here is Hudson Short. And your front runners making their way through the twist and shout section of the track. It is a three-way battle here between Graves, Morgan, and Meese. And it looks like possibly Tace Morgan went down in the Leonard Skinner Oak Tree. That is going to be the 810. So while he was there in second position, Tace Morgan drops the bike with a heated three-way battle around the Leonard Skinner Oak Tree. That opens it up to Braxton Meese. The 115 has now moved in to the rear fender of Easton Graves. So big mistake here by Tace Morgan, the 810. So Morgan losing several positions. Nolan Ford, Sawyer Geek, Ryder Dorigo all going to make their way up the ladder here. And it is Braxton Meese with a 2:14 lap time here, J.P. Parsons.
Yeah, and Easton Graves, your current leader, is running a 2:16.2.
That is 2.5, 3 seconds faster than the rest of the field here. And with Tace Morgan going down around the Leonard Skinner Oak Tree, J.P., that opens it up for Braxton Meese to close up in a second. He was all over Easton Graves' rear fender. He's got a faster lap time, about 2 seconds over Easton Graves. We are looking at the 44 machine of Nolan Ford as he launches over Cemetery Hill and into the FMF power wall.
That should be Braxton Meese right in front of him as they dive into the VMAX switchback.
And Braxton Meese has made the pass. Braxton Meese is now our leader. He has made his way around Nolan Ford, and Easton Graves goes back to third. So Nolan Ford, the man on the move here, follows Braxton Meese, the 115, up into second.
Wow, that's just like that. It changes the whole formula. Now Braxton Meese has got a 2-1. Nolan Ford with a 1-2. Sawyer Geek with a 2-3 for the overall.
It is Get Down Gage Brown right now, JP, in fourth position with Elliott Boucher in fifth. Tace Morgan, after dropping the bike, climbs his way back up into sixth. We'll see if Tace Morgan can make any more advancements. But Tace Morgan now, with dropping the bike, that puts him in fourth place in the championship run, and Gage Brown in fifth in the overall class results here. But it is Braxton Meese, the 115, 2-1 moto scores. Right now, if he stays out front, would definitely secure him the title for the 85cc 9-12 class. Yeah, Easton Graves no longer, it looks like he is.
Something happened. He looks like he
is just in complete cruise control, cruising about second gear.
Looks like he hit Acapello.
So not sure what happened to the 31.
Hey, here's our buddy 04, Zeke Niswanger.
Kyler Pruitt, Eden Steinbrecker, Colt Whitaker, Landon Lee, Dylan Graham, Axel Ward, Maddox Timmerman, Camden Scoggins, Travis Blaine out there in 18th position, Chance Litfield in 19th, Lane Fleshy in 20th, John Everett Pastero, top 21 here for Pastero. Well, right now, as it stands, it's Braxton Beast out front. Nolan Ford in second. Check out the freight train, J.P. Parsons, through the VMAX switchback. It is the 44. Nolan Ford has now made his way up into the driver's seat here, and Gage Brown has made the passes up from sixth up to second.
What a hard charge. You know, Gage has been struggling most of the week. Normally we see him get good starts. He's always a mid-pack to further back as far as his starts, but, of course, the level of competition right here at Freestone is just over the top.
And Gage Brown putting it together here when he needed the most. He was back in sixth position 2 laps ago, JP. He has followed Nolan Ford to the front of the pack. That puts Gage Brown in the overall class results in third place here with Braxton Meese in second. And now that Nolan Ford has moved up into the driver's seat here, he won the first division. And it was Tace Morgan winning the second division, J.P. Parsons. Check this out, J.P. Tace Morgan won the second division, but he is back in seventh position now after dropping the bike around the Leonard Skinner Oak Tree. That opens this championship wide open for Nolan Ford, Braxton Meese, and Gage Brown. But it is...
Yeah, so our leaders, Shan, right now through the Blake Bag and Berm, hits that Kawasaki Section 7 step up. They'll make that right-hand turn and go down the number 8 downhill ski jump into Loop 270, the Rocky Mountain ATV MC Sweeper. But, yeah, man, they're all tightly knit with Nolan Ford out front, Gage Brown, and Braxton Meese.
You can throw a blanket over all three of them here as Meese. You're on board on the Freestone YouTube channel with the 115 of Braxton Meese there on the Husqvarna. Check out Gage Brown. Gage Brown trying to make a run at Nolan Ford in the team cramp corner. They are all over each other.
I mean, what a great ride by our little rider, Gage Brown. But look at this. Look at the 115, Braxton Meese. And we still got a couple laps to go in this barn burner.
Yep.
And it looks like Braxton Meese has made the move on Gage Brown. So Meese up in the second, Brown in the third. That knocks Brown out of this podium. All right, as we wind down this 85cc 9 to 12, race number 32 It is no one for it out front. Braxton Mess in second. Gage Brown in third. Sawyer Geek in fourth. Elliott Bowser fifth. Alex Campiglia in sixth. Tace Morgan seventh. Eden Steinbrecher in eighth. Maddox Timbermoon ninth. Hudson Short in 10th. And right out of the top 10, Dylan Graham, Colt Whitaker, Axel Ward, Landon Lee, Camden Scoggin, Travis Bain, Austin Keller, Chance Litchfield, Lane Lachey, and Max Lasco. That is your top 20, followed by John Everett Pastro. I guess a victory lap by the 115 of Braxton Mess, but the win is going to go to Nolan Ford. All right, coming up on the line is going to be our 50cc riders. The Yamaha PW50 shaft drive brought to you by the Blue Crew. They got the 2024 miles on display over at the Yamaha Blue Crew.
All right, we're going to bring up third overall here on the podium. It's going to be the 18 machine of Sawyer Geek. Sawyer, man, you worked hard for it. It paid off. How's it feel?
Feels great to be up here.
I'm glad to have you up here. How'd the moto go?
It was good. I got a decent start. I was just working, and a whole bunch of chaos happened, and I got up there. Then I made a few mistakes, and a few people got around me, but overall, it wasn't a bad moto.
Yeah, man, we're happy to have you up here third overall. I'm sure your sponsors are happy as well. Tell me who you'd like to thank.
I'd like to thank the Lord Jesus Christ for keeping me safe this whole week. My mom, my dad, my sisters, my grandma and grandpas, the whole Orange Brigade team, Fly, 100%, Alpine Star, Moto Sandbox, Ryan and Jake, Hope, and just everybody who got me up here. It truly is you guys. Thank you.
All right, guys, you have for Sawyer Geek, third overall on the podium. Campaign with you, head back over to your bike. We bring over second place. Second overall, Bam getting it done. A little disappointed with that?
Yeah, a little bit. My mom, my dad, my sisters, Canvas, AO Power Sport, Stars 100%, Acerbi's Throttle Syndicate, everybody, thank you.
All right, guys, get up second overall on the podium. Braxton Metz. Now to bring on our class champ right here, Nolan Ford, getting it done. Some things going on out there or what?
Yeah, it was pretty hectic.
You made it happen, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
What'd you do out there? How'd you navigate through the traffic and make it happen?
I got cut off on the start, so I was like mid-pack. I made my way up to fourth on the first lap, so then after that I kind of just stayed back, trying to gain on the first three because they were battling, and then they all ended up going down and making mistakes, so I pushed through, and we missed the white, or they missed the white, so I was happy when the checkered came out.
No doubt about it. Like I said, race the checker flag, right?
Yep.
Who's helping you get to the checker flag?
My mom, my dad, 100%, Fly Racing, Hope Hey, Alyssa, my sisters, my grandparents watching from home, Caleb Tennant, KTM Orange Brigade, Maddie, Daniel, my mechanic TJ, and everybody else. Thank you.
All right, man, I'm going to go ahead and hand you this bottle and this number 1 plate. Give it up for the number 44, Nolan Ford. All right, man, what's your name and where are you from? The Stewart compound, how's it feel?
Feels good.
Who's going to help you get there?
God, my mom, my dad, Lund Racing, Dunlop, FMF.
Man, I'd love to hear it. And you going to Stewart compound. You guys have fun on the podium. Pop that champagne as I send it up to the tower.
Thank you, Dean Dias. We certainly appreciate it. Congratulations, racers. We have the green flag waving here in the 51cc 4-6 shaft drive out of Garden Grove, California. It was Ezra Armbruster with the first moto win. He is currently leading the second moto just ahead of Brody Vaughn, Cade Swartfogger, Rivers Rice, Landon LeBlanc, and Jessian Sanders. They're in sixth position here on lap number 2 of the 51cc 4-6 shaft drive, the micro missiles, we like to call them, the future stars and pros of the sport here. It is Armbruster, LeBlanc, Rice, Swartfogger, Langdon, Kopic, Saunders, Adams, Ford, and Mikolas. Connor Mikolas out here, Bradley Mikolas' son. Good to see the Mikolas family here with Alicia Ford there in 9th. Colton Adams in 7th, Jasian Saunders in 6th, Landon LeBlanc in 5th currently, Rivers Rice in 4th. Cade Swartfogger in 3rd position with Brody Langdon currently in 2nd, about 5.5 seconds behind our leader and our overall class results points leader right now, Ezra Armbruster.
Number 21, Brody Langdon with the hole shot in 51cc 4-6 shaft drive, but it's Ezra Armbruster out front on the 297.
Corey, guess what? Armbruster has this championship in the bag, barring any unforeseen crazy circumstance, because Brody Langdon has a 5-2, Swartfogger has a 4-3, Rivers Rice has a 3-4. The guy who got second, Landon LeBlanc, our racer who got second place, he's back in 5th. So just a complete number cruncher here from second place and beyond. The only consistency here has been from Ezra Armbruster, the 297. This is his championship to take home here, Corey.
Yeah, Ezra putting in the fastest lap on lap 2 with a 2:32.997. So unless he has a major catastrophe with his bike or crashes and gets hurt, he's pretty much got this wrapped up already.
Yeah,
scores.
Just don't see that happening here, taking himself out of contention. He's been on fire all week, Ezra Armbruster out of Garden Grove, California. We've got riders here from Pennsylvania, California, Arizona, Florida, Ohio, and Texas here in this 150cc 4-6 shaft drive class here. Pretty cool to see 4 different states represented. 5 different states represented, Arizona, Florida, Ohio, Texas, and Pennsylvania, as well as California. But it is Ezra Armbruster in the driver's seat here, this 297 aboard the Yamaha.
You know, the PW50 has been around for so long, and it's been such a great bike to learn on. I wonder if they're going to ever do any kind of upgrades at all on these bikes, or if they're
I doubt it. I doubt it.
They're just solid as a rock. So
why change? Why try to fix what's not broken here, right?
That's right.
Shaft driven. Kids can't get their fingers inside a chain and sprocket to cut themselves up. Right. You've got a governor in the pipe. You've got a governor in the throttle, so you can limit the riders on how much throttle they can actually give. And just why change it? You know, it's been the same bike, I think, since 1981, I believe.
Such an awesome bike.
That is the #1 motorcycle in the world right there by Yamaha, by all manufacturers, but Yamaha hit the ball out of the park here with the development of the PW50 over 40 years ago.
I've seen some of these things modded pretty good, and they look like a chopper, and they're all, wheelbase is stretched out, and so they try to mod them as much as they can.
Right.
But there's kind of a limit to how fast you can get these things to go. All right, so we're going to go through the top 10 running order. In first, the 297 of Ezra Armbruster. Second, as Armbruster comes around and takes another lap. Second is Brody Langdon on the number 21. Cade Swaffiger and Landon LeBlanc are going at it for third and fourth. Rivers Rice in fifth. Jay-Sean Sanders in sixth. Colton Adams in seventh. Connor Michaelis 8th, Elijah Ford in 9th, and Jonah Kopak in 10th. And Armbruster pulls out another fast lap on lap 3 with a 2:30.512. The drone shot here. Leader working through lap traffic. Takes the right on the option lane over the hill. Gets through cleanly. So the overall class results, if they were to end right now, Ezra Armbruster would most likely take the win. And the title, Landon LeBlanc would be second. Brody Langdon third. Whole shot was Brody Langdon, number 21. So Brody Langdon got the whole shot in 51cc 4-6 shaft drive, but it's all Ezra Armbruster out front, running a 2:30.512 on lap 3. Timing and scoring showing Brody Langdon 7 seconds behind. Second, third, and fourth are all going at it. Pretty good battle out there for second, third, and fourth. You got Langdon, Swarfiger, and LeBlanc. And you got Rivers Rice pulling up the top 5. And checkered flag waves for Ezra Armbruster on the 297 in 51cc 4-6 shaft drive. He takes the title with a 1-1 moto scores. Landon LeBlanc comes by, or it's Brody Langdon actually in second with Cade Swaffiger third, but the title's going to be for Ezra Armbruster. Landon LeBlanc's going to be second, and Brody Langdon's going to be third. Up next, we have our 65cc 7-9 class, race 34. All right, let's go down to the podium with Dean Dias. '80 65cc 7-9 class coming up next. Number 3, Beckham Smith, Carter Holmes, Talon Hinson, Absher Hall, Maverick Gresham Lewis. Jet Rao, Cannon Zabanik, Tate Brush, Caden Sedgwick, Huxley Nolan. Let's go down to the podium with Dean Dias.
All right, we're going to bring up our luck of the draw, Case Swerfogger, man. You're not up here on the podium for something, but you're up here for draw.
Good.
You going to go to the Stewart compound?
Yeah.
You got to throw.
Yeah.
All right, you got to work on those at practice, man. Hold that thing up to the camera so they can see it, and tell me who you'd like to thank for helping you get it.
Mom, Dad.
Everybody out.
Thank you.
All right, guys, give up a Case Swerfogger. He's going to James Stewart compound. Now we're going to bring up third overall here on the podium. Oh. And our whole shot award winner. Got it, Brody? All right, hold this thing up right here. It's pretty heavy. Brody Lang, third overall on the podium, and the whole. How's it feel?
I felt good. I ran at least a half a lap for first, and I did good.
You did really good, man. Who's helping you do good out there on the track?
My mom, my dad, Stasic, Beth, Decker, 100%, my mom, my dad, my brother, and my little dog, and Roxanne and Jasper.
All right, guys, give Brody Lang to get that whole shot award and third up here on the podium.
Thank you, Dean Dias. Congratulations, racers. It is Beckham Smith with the Tamer Whole Shot Award here in the second moto of the 65cc 7-9 age group. Beckham Smith, your first moto winner. Carter Holmes second. Talon Henson finished up third and fourth place in moto number one.
Down or done on the podium?
It was Asper Hall in fourth, Moto 1 in fifth place, 9:14 on the gas. Maverick Gresham Lewis out of Yuba City, California in sixth place.
I pushed up to second.
Yeah, man, I'd love to see it. Love to see you up here on the podium. Who'd you like to thank for making it all possible?
I thank Jesus Christ for keeping me safe. My mom, my dad, brother, sister, Money Inc. for keeping my bike good. Ed's friend. Chris. Everyone else. I forgot.
All right, guys, give it up to a second overall on the podium. Now we're going to bring up the champ. The champ is here. That's Ron Boostman making it happen. How's it feel?
Good.
This week?
Yeah. My disc passed Brody, and I just let it happen.
That's what I like to hear. Just what would you like to thank?
My mom and dad, Belle, Fast House, my mom and dad, Grandma and Grandpa's, Jesus Christ, my friends, and everybody else, thank you.
All right, guys, go dog. Just going to get his number one plate and the championship. Take away up with the star, boys.
All right, 65cc 7-9. Beckham Smith with the whole shot and the lead. Talon Henson running second. Jack Baker third. Carter Holmes in fourth. Tate Brush fifth. Cooper Langdon in sixth. Maverick Gresham 7th, Cannon Zaboydnik 8th, Jet Rao 9th, and Brim Brockmuller rounding out the top 10. If Beckham Smith wins this moto, he will win the overall with 1-1 scores. Talon Hinson would be 2nd. Carter Holmes would be 3rd. Looks like Beckham Smith starting to pull away from Hinson and Baker. So Beckham Smith out front on the number 3 KTM. Talon Hinson running 2nd. Jax Baker 3rd. Carter Holmes 4th. Tate Brush 5th. Cooper Langdon 6th. Maverick Gresham 7th. Cannon Zabanik 8th. Jet Rao 9th. And Brim Brockmuller 10th. Track's looking nice and rough for these little boys here. Looks like it's Maverick Gresham and Cooper Langdon there in the drone view. Here comes Beckham Smith, put another lap down in 65cc 7-9, stretching it out over the finish line jump. Talon Hinson, then a 149 KTM. Pulls away a little bit from Jax Baker. And you got Carter Holmes, Tate Brush, Cooper Langdon, Maverick Gresham, Cannon Zabanik, Jet Rao, and Brockmuller rounding out top 10. As Zabanik putting on a display of talent there, really putting in a nice ride. Putting in about a 7-second lead over Hinson. Jax Baker's not letting Hinson get too far away either, so.
Yeah, so like I said, Beckham Smith with a 2.25 lap time on lap number 2. And Talon Hinson's about 6 seconds behind, and then Jax Baker about 4 seconds behind. So pretty evenly spaced out, even when you get up to Tate Brush. He's about 7 seconds behind.
Yep.
Then Zabanik is a little bit closer with about a half a second behind Tate Brush.
Yeah, top 3 overall class results right now, if they were to finish, would be Beckham Smith with the title, Talon Hinson 2nd, Carter Holmes in 3rd.
The way the numbers are, if those riders, look at it. So you get to Tate Brush, 8 and a 5.
Yeah.
Okay, Zabanik, 7-6. Jet Rao, which is wild, 6-8, but he's on the bigger bike. But on that 50, oh my goodness.
Yeah, he just rips that thing.
Yeah, that should be illegal. Go so fast on that.
Jet Rao?
Yeah.
Well, that's that Money Inc. Motorsports motor.
Oh, there you go.
Those things are bulletproof, I'm telling you.
Hey, I knew you had the inside line, track on that.
I've seen them out in Colorado in the high altitude, running really good. So if he can make those things run up in high altitude, Steven Street can make them run down here at sea level too.
Yeah. Because even, I guess, up there in the altitude, it can change and vary a little bit, right?
Yeah, you lose about, I would say, 25% of your horsepower is what it seems like. Bike just does not have that.
Oh, no, that can't happen. It's all about horsepower. I tell you what about horsepower right now. It's Beckham Smith. Horsepower around this Freestone National Caliber track for the running of the 14th annual 7MX James Stewart Freestone Spring Championship presented by Tamer. And such a great thanks to all our supporting sponsors, KTM, Husqvarna, Gas, Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Kawasaki, and Cobra.
So Beckham Smith keeps putting in a faster lap each lap. His lap 3 was 2:22.548, so he's just stretching it out and is extremely confident he's going to be the winner in this 65cc 7-9 class. Trying to keep these things. All right, white flag is about to come out here when Beckham Smith makes his way through. Top 10 running orders. Beckham Smith, Talon Henson in second, Jax Baker third, Carter Holmes fourth, Cannon Zabanik fifth as Beckham takes the win.
No, white flag.
Oh, white flag. Sorry, my bad.
Close
Takes
to the win.
white flag.
That is
most likely will take the win.
One lap away from
And that's right.
But it doesn't look like it's going to be an issue.
And it's Henson and Baker side by side over the finish line jump on the last lap. Let's see if Baker can make a move on Henson.
It's the KTM Challenge. As they roll over the number 1 roller, they'll make that left-hand turn over the number 3 tabletop.
Former pro motocrosser Casey Henson's son, 149 on the KTM. Holding down second, but he's got Jax Baker right on him.
Yeah, actually our top 3 is KTM, KTM, KTM. Actually 4. Our top 4 are KTM. What a fantastic KTM has done with the line of motorcycles they've developed over the last 10, 15 years.
Oh, and it looks like Henson makes a mistake in the left-hander before the Leonard Skinner drag strip, and that allows Jax Baker to get away. So Baker makes the pass, and then Henson makes a mistake, drops him to third. Yeah, Jax Baker on the move past Hallen Henson, but he had a horrible first moto with a 29th place, so he's nowhere near in the championship running.
Yeah, so it still looks like it's going to be Beckham Smith with the overall with the 1-1. Talon Henson, well, that could change, though. Which we're just going to wait.
You never know. Just like Eli Tomac at Denver Supercross last year, right? Thought it had to wrap it up.
Yep.
So Beckham Smith putting in another fast lap. He just keeps getting faster in this race with a 2:22.207. He's clearly the class of the field in this one.
You know, we've been watching him over the years. I mean, he just gets faster and faster. Then right behind him is his little brother.
All right, so through the chicane, we're about to navigate the lapper up and over the finish line with the fist pump. He is stoked. Does a little Chase Sexton fist pump.
And that checkered flag goes to Beckham Smith, and he will be the overall class champion with a 1-1.
All right, so your top 10 finishers. Beckham Smith with the win. Talon Henson second. Jax Baker third. Carter Holmes in fourth. Cannon Zabanik fifth. Tate Brush sixth. Jeff Powell seventh. Cooper Langdon eighth. Edgewick ninth. And rounding out the top 10, Maverick Gresham. Up next will be our 250B. Second moto, 250B 12 plus. 250B riders taking their parade lap. Let's send it down to the podium with Dean Dias.
All right, up here first, we got luck of the draw. Going to James Stewart compound. Man, hold that thing up loud and proud. How's it feel?
Really, really good.
What?
I got a good start from what I've been getting. Then back down there in the split lane, I got sideways trying to double in. Then I just went side first into this real big hill. Then.
No.
God for keeping me safe. Papa, Husqvarna motorcycles, Dunlop, PR2, VP Racing Fuels, Ace, Scott, ADOT, and everyone that I forgot. Thank you.
All right, guys, give it for Absher Hall getting the luck of the draw. And now we're going to bring up third overall here on the podium. Carter Holmes, man, come on down. You're the next contestant on the podium. Carter Holmes, man, you look disappointed a little bit. What happened out there?
On the start, I had it pushed out, so.
Nah, man, that stinks when you leave the door open. I still understand how you feel, but you're still, man, you're up here third overall on the podium. That feels pretty good, right?
Yeah.
All right, who'd you like to thank? Who's helping you get here?
I like to thank God, Mom, Dad, 60, OGs, Fast House, Moto Sandbox, Jake, Ryan, AMF, T-Rex, Bullet Throttles, Metro East Photos, and everybody else who supports me. Thank you.
All right, brother, grab one of those bottles and take it back to your bike. I'm going to get second overall up here. Man, second overall, you worked hard, you earned it, you deserved it. How's it feel?
Really good.
Are we going to get some more championships this year?
Hopefully.
Awesome, man. Who's going to help you get those championships?
KT Motors Brigade, Dunlop, Scott, Fly, R&D, Mika Metals, DT1, Ethica, and that's it.
All right, man. Grab one of those bottles and head back over to your bike. Give it up for Tom Henson. We'll take this one first. Tamer Holshot Award winner, Class Moto winner, our champion, Beckham Smith, man. How's it feel?
Oh, it feels awesome. Me and my brother got 2, and I'm stoked with it.
Like on the cover playground, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's what I like to hear. Who's helping you out?
I want to thank my mom, my dad, my brother, Jesus Christ for my talents and protection, KTM, Maddie, Daniel, Robert Pierce, Team Dunlop Elite, Rob Fox, Gay Moto, Greg Albertson, Bees Moto Lab, Lamson Motorsports, Mika Metals, Fox, Matt Mora, EVS, T-Rex Throttles, and everybody else. Thank you.
All right, with that being said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this Tamer Holshot Award right here. I want you to grab the #1 plate and bottle and celebrate, man. Give it up for our class champion in the top 3 of the podium. Take it to the tower, boys.
All right, back to race action. 250B, 12 plus. We got Caden Dudney, Luke Fowler, Logan Best, Landon Hartz, Deacon Deno, Alvin Hillen, Cade Johnson, Landon Gibson, Ryder Malinowski, Ryder Thompson, Diesel Thomas, Carter Malcolm, Canyon Richards, Aiden Kiefer, Reese Witten, Gavin Betts, Felipe Corano Costa, Cole Forbes, Nate Hummel, Grayson Townsend, Blake Lisby, Jonathan Yelton, Everett Clark, Christian Wallace, Chase Englowitz, Will Campbell, Devin Ruth, Kyle Pelagos, Christian Garrison, Jaden Riley, Matthew Stetcher, Kaysen Pinkston, Dane Morales, Walker Alfano, Seven Henderson, Michaela Nielsen, Gavin Templin, Trevor Bernard, Carson Cahill, and Colby Bloxham. All right, so you have Tegan Kortenbach and Sawyer Treadwell were the first two moto winners in their respective heats. Here we go, 250. Out front with the hole shot, it's the number 40 of Caden Dudney on the Team Green Kawasaki. Running second, Landon Hart. Grayson Townsend, Landon Gibson, and Logan Best. $250B, 12 plus.
Now, once again, the Team Green Monster Energy rider, number 40, Caden Dudney with the hole shot as he rolls through the Dunlop drop. He'll make that left-hand sweeper, hit the Honda Hills, and enter that shock sock cistern. Look like Landon Hart's behind him.
It's like we got a couple Team Green riders stuck in the middle of the pack there. It's like Kiefer and possibly, can't see who the other one is. So it's Caden Dudney on the Team Green Kawasaki, showing these boys the fast way around the Freestone track in 250B. Beautiful day here in Freestone.
What a wild and wacky weather week.
Yeah.
Don't make me say that again.
Yeah, at least it didn't last very long, and the track stayed epic all week. So
That's why when you come to Texas, we give you the variety.
Up over the FMF power wall and through the rollers, Caden Dudney. Still leading 250B. Running in second, the number 492 of Landon Hartz. Landon Gibson third. Logan Best fourth. Luke Bowser fifth. Carter Malcolm sixth. Alvin Hillen, 7th. Grayson Townsend, 8th. Everett Clark, 9th. Ryder Thompson, 10th. Dane Morales, 11th. Devin Ruth, 12th. Aiden Kiefer, 13th. Gavin Betts, 14th. Reese Witten, 15th. Will Campbell, 16th. Cole Forbes, 17th. Canyon Richards, 18th. Christian Wallace, 19th. Trevor Bernard in the top 20. So it looks like Gibson's got company from Best and Fowler. Fowler goes to the inside, trying to get around Gibson. With Best right behind him. Right now, the overall class results, if they were to finish now, it would be Caden Dudney with the title, Landon Hartz in second, and Logan Best in third.
All Landon Gibson in third. place in this moto. In his first moto, not so good. You know, and that's going to be what's going to keep him out of the podium because he's currently in 5th with a 4.3. Caden Dudney with a 1.1. Landon Harsh with a 2.2. Logan Best with a 2.4. Luke Fauser with a 1.5. And then Gibson is in 5th overall.
Through the 12-pack, Caden Dudney takes another lap in 250B on the Team Green Kawasaki. Followed by Landon Hartz and Gibson, Best, Fauser, Malcolm, Hillen, Townsend, Clark, and Thompson. Aiden Kiefer on the move, came from about 14th. He's running in 10th now and working on Everett Clark. Gibson still trying to latch onto the backside of Hartz here. On lap 2 is Caden Dudney with the fastest lap of 2:01.695.
All right, for our online YouTube viewers, right there's the 23 of Landon Gibson. And in front of him, 492 is going to be Yamaha-mounted Landon Hartz. As they negotiate through this national caliber Freestone Raceway in beautiful Wortham, Texas, where a few clouds in the sky, the sun is out, it's heating up. Not only heat-wise, but race-wise.
Yeah, it's good racing and a beautiful day.
Man, I'm ready to do a whole full day. I can't believe it's like 9:20.
Yeah, it's going by quick. 250B, 12 plus. It's still Caden Dudney out front. They come up through the 12-pack again. Caden Dudney rocking across the top of those things.
Almost
Gibson.
like a freeway.
Yeah. Gibson really trying to pull in Hartz, and you got Hillen, Best, and Fauser all in a freight train right together over the finish line jump.
Oh, look at Hillen. Hillen over Best as they go through the James Stewart ski jump.
Best gets him back.
A little bit of handlebar to handlebar action right in front of the fans. Remember, riders, if you are through racing, please return your transponders and brackets or whatever you got from eScore. Thank you.
So Caden Dudney out to a 4-second lead over Hartz, but he's got Gibson all over him. Oh, these guys scrub that jump and just barely get up high enough to get up over the next landing and accelerate down the backside.
Hey, so you figured out any lines? You picked out some good ones?
I don't know. They're going so fast I can't tell where they're at.
I know. That's true. We've only seen, like 18,000 lines this week.
I like those little inside rollers like there. That's a pretty cool option like that.
Yeah. That does make it. See, another thing to think about.
Yep.
But, since he rode on it, then, we're talking about maybe some changes down at Cycle Ranch.
Yeah. Got some iconic sections that I think we may start to bring back here. So if you guys are looking forward to that, come on down to Cycle Ranch, south of San Antonio. Caden Dudney still out front over the FMF Powerwall, rips open the throttle and rockets over those 12 packs into the chicane and takes lap 4. And also takes the fastest lap time on lap 4 with a 2:00.384. So almost a 2-minute flat for Caden Dudney. Overall class results will be Caden Dudney with a 1.1, Landon Hartz with a 2.2, and Landon Gibson with a 4.3.
And we are on lap 4. We got about 3 laps to go, 2.5 laps to go in this 250B 12 plus class.
Man, Dudney just navigating those ruts so smooth. Excellent drone work here too by Area 51.
Yeah, you know, it's so funny, or I don't even know how to state it. Watch this kid growing up on 50s and 60s.
Come back. All right, can you read them out loud? What's that? You want us to read them out loud then? All right, record. All right, Caden Dundee coming down. He's going to take the halfway flags in 250B 12 plus. And it looks like Hartz has now got some company from Gibson and Hillen as they are all over him and working him hard down this front straightaway. If Hillen could possibly get Gibson, he may get into that podium spot. So he's got halfway through the race. He's still got time to get it done.
Yeah, so we've got about 3 or 4 more laps as this is a timed event.
It looks like Hillen making a run around the outside of Gibson in the Leonard Skinner corner. He's got him around the outside. And Hillen pulls past Gibson as they come across the line. We'll see if that puts Hillen into the overall class results on the podium. Because it's Gibson with a 4.3, and then it's Alvin with a 3.4.
It'd be a 3.3 with Gibson.
It would be, yeah.
Oh, wait, no, 4.3, but he's got to go.
So Alvin Hillen's the man on the move. With lap 5, he put in his fastest lap time under 2 minutes at a 1:59.635. He's the only one under 2 minutes.
So the way it looks, yeah, Alvin Hillen has got to pass Landon Gibson in order to make the podium. And Hillen, a fierce competitor over the years. Out there in this 250B class, 12 plus years of age.
All right, over the cemetery hill, over the power wall, and through the rollers. Hillen with just a half a second lead over Hartz. They're side by side now. Hartz comes back along the side of him. Hillen's going to go around it. Hartz is going to go over the roller.
And it's Hillen making the move as he makes that left-hand turn over the number 3 tabletop. The outside is faster. Over that number 1 roller.
So now the running order overall class results would be Caden Dundee with 1-1 and Alvin Hillen in second with Landon Hartz in third.
All right, coming up, ladies and gentlemen, our next race, race 36, our 250C riders. Followed by race 37, junior 25 plus, and our final race of the day and the week will be race 38, mini senior 1.
Your running order right now is Caden Dundee in first, Alvin Hillen second, Landon Hartz third, Landon Gibson fourth, Logan Best fifth, Luke Fowler sixth, Carter Malcolm seventh, Aiden Kiefer eighth, Grayson Townsend ninth, Ryder Thompson 10th, Cole Forbes in 11th, Everett Clark 12th, Canyon Richards 13th, Gavin Betts 14th, Dane Morales 15th, Reese Witten 16th, Deacon Deno 17th, Will Campbell 18th, Christian Wallace 19th, Jonathan Yelton 20th, and Jaden Riley in 21st. Hillen and Hartz, or Gibson and Hartz through the rollers. Side by side again. Hartz gets a little bit of an advantage coming down the straightaway. Gibson goes over the roller, Hartz around the outside.
Well, I tell you what, Corey, it's not from a lack of the other riders trying. It's just that Caden Dudney on that Monster Energy Team Green Kawasaki machine is already 7 seconds ahead of Alvin Hillen.
Yep.
And, of course, Alvin Hillen with the fastest lap time on the last lap on lap 5 with a 1:59.6.
Only one under 2 minutes.
Yeah, currently Caden Dudney running at 2:02.
Hillen and Hartz getting by the lapper here. Through the Blake Baggett corner, up and over the step up. It's still Hillen in front of Hartz. Hartz makes a mistake and can't jump the step up completely. And Caden Dudney is down. Dudney is down in the right-hand corner before roller number 8. He's trying to get his bike up, but he's taking his time. He must have swapped after that step up. And Caden Dudney is down. So out front, it's going to be Landon Hartz and Hillen. Caden Dudney just now getting going over the number 8 roller. He had this one in the bag. We'll see what the score is going to come across for the overall results when he comes across. But he had this one in the bag and was out front and gone and made a big mistake. Another lap, and it's Alvin Hillen. Landon Hartz in second, Logan Best third, Landon Gibson fourth. And Dudney still has not come around. It's Fowler, Malcolm. So Alvin Hillen takes advantage of Caden Dudney's mistake. He comes across now. Caden Dudney is now into 8th spot. 10 seconds behind Kiefer. So Alvin Hillen, the fastest man on the track, now has the lead. We'll see if he can keep it till the end of the moto. If he does, he will win this title with Landon Hartz in second and Logan Best third. Logan Best still trying to reel in Hartz. Logan Best ripping a tear off back there, almost got in the drone's face. It would have been crazy if the drone would have picked up a tear off flapping around there. That's still Alvin Hillen out front with a 3-second lead over Hartz and Best. Landon Gibson 4th, Luke Fowler 5th, Carter Malcolm 6th, Aiden Kiefer 7th, Caden Dudney back to 8th after the fall, Grayson Townsend 9th, and Ryder Thompson rounding out the top 10. Alvin Hillen looking like the Rainbow Warrior out front with that Fly Racing multicolored gear. There's that option line that you kind of start at one end and you flip over to the other side. It's a pretty cool option line. Down the drag strip through the Leonard Skinner right-hand corner. Alvin Hillen's lead is slowly starting to diminish as Hartz has pulled him in within 2 seconds. So if the moto would end now, it'd be Alvin Hillen with the title, Landon Hart second, and Logan Best third, Luke Fowler fourth, and Landon Gibson in fifth. All right, about to come out with the white flag next lap around for Alvin Hillen on the number 24 Honda. Over the FMF power wall, Hillen makes his way across the Texas 12-pack, and it looks like Best and Hartz are side by side. Is that, or no, that's a lapper. Best is still right behind him, though. And it's the last lap as Alvin Hillen takes advantage of Logan Best's fall. And if he wins this moto with 3-1 scores, he'll win the title in 250B 12 plus. Kiefer gets off the track. No harm, no fall. Right back on. Kiefer was running in 7th. I mean, he may have lost the position. I don't know.
I was watching him. It didn't look like he made any advantage.
Yeah, it looks like Dudney was back far enough to where he didn't take advantage of that. But Alvin Hillen over the roller through the Honda Hills. Still has Hartz right behind him. He's slowly reeling him in, but we'll see what happens on the east end of the racetrack here as they go through the Blake Baggett corner and up and over the step up. This is where Caden Dundee crashed right here.
Hartz has to go for it. If he wants to win in the championship, he has got to pass Hillen. You got about a half a lap or less for this 250B 12 plus class.
And Logan Best is still hanging right with Hartz also, so Alvin Hillen's got to be on his toes. Coming across this last straightaway up the hill over Cemetery Hill and the FMF power wall. Yeah, make a power bomb, so it works too, right? Alvin Hillen takes the win in 250B and the title. Landon Hart second, Logan Best third. And that's how they finished for the championship also. Great ride by those boys.
The Whole Shot Award goes to the Tamer Whole Shot Award goes to number 40, Caden Dudney. All right, so top 5, Alvin Hillen, Logan Best. Alvin Hillen, Landon Hart, Logan Best, Landon Gibson, Carter Malcolm. Top 5, Aiden Kiefer, Luke Fowler, Caden Dudney, Ryder Thompson, Grayson Townsend is your top 10. And then 11 through 20 is going to be Cole Forbes, Gavin Betts, Deacon Deno, Everett Clark, Reese Wheaton, Dane Morales, Will Campbell, Christian Wallace, Devin Ruth, Jonathan Yelton, and Jaden Riley. And out of the gate, it's our 250C riders taking the win in their respective heat races was Tegan Kortenbach and Sawyer Treadwell. And then second place was Quade Edwards and Ryan Sampson. Third, Chase O'Hara and Henry Milliken. And then fourth place in the first moto was Caden Thomas, Troy Narano. And then fifth was Dakota Greenwell and Lawrence Lashway. So Dakota Greenwell grabbed the whole shot, getting fifth in his first moto, which means si, senor.
The pack making their way around the Leonard Skinner tree. Right-hander.
I think we got a new leader.
All right, brother. Moto didn't go how you want, but you got the luck of the draw. You're going to James Stewart compound. Tell me how it feels.
Feels good.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty bad, actually.
We're going to keep your head held high heading into the next week, right?
Yeah.
Who's going to help you out?
Mom, my dad, Jesus Christ, keep me safe this whole week. Whole KTM crew, Daniel, Maddie, 100%, Renin USA, Bell Helmets, Monster Army, Alpine Stars, FMF, Pro Taper, Dunlop Tires, Factory Connection, Suspension, and everyone else. Thank you.
All right, guys, go Deacon Ditto, getting the luck of the draw. Now we're going to bring up our Whole Shot Award winner, Caden Dudney. Caden, if you want to make your way on up here, buddy. I know he's not very happy after that moto. Had some issues out there, but he's going to get this Tamer Whole Shot Award. Caden, man, what happened out there?
I got off to a pretty good start. Race for a few laps, but I was going off that table, and it was like a hard pack, slick spot. The front end knifed, and it just slammed me into the roller. I tried my best after that, and got up to I don't know where, but it was a decent race.
Yeah, decent race, man. You had a lot of good results coming into this and going through this. I'm sure we'll see a lot of more results next week. Tell me who you'd like to thank.
My mom, my dad, Monster Energy, Team Green, Kawasaki, Fox, Dunlop, Circuit, Renthal, Oakley, just everybody that supports me. Thank you so much. I couldn't do it without you guys.
All right, guys, give up your Whole Shot Award winner, Caden Dudney. Now up to the podium, we're bringing third overall, the 206 machine. Logan Best, man, I'm happy to see you here. I know you've been putting in the work. Tell me how it went.
Yeah, I mean, it went amazing. I didn't get a whole shot like I wanted because those have been pretty good, but, I mean, I rode super hard. Glad to see Caden's okay because that was a pretty gnarly crash from the sounds of it. And, yeah, just been putting in a lot of work, and last year was not how I wanted to go. Broke myself a lot, and it's just super awesome to be back up here.
Yeah, man, we're happy to have you up here. Speaking of happy, tell me who you'd like to thank.
My mom and dad, the whole Rock River team, Bobby Fisher for bringing me on, Ryan and Jake at Sandbox. I mean, we've been putting a lot of time in since December. So FMF, Enzo, Mike from Monster, 6D, 100%, FXR, Asterix, Alpine Star Boots, Dunlop for hooking up, and just everyone, thank you so much.
All right, Logan, grab one of those bottles right there. Get up for our third overall finisher, Logan Best. And now we're going to bring up second overall, Landon Hartz. Landon, man, runner-up. Still feeling good, though, huh?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. Just came up a hair short, but we know what we need to do for Oak Hill now.
Yeah, man, moving forward, what's your plans? What's your mindset?
Just keep my head up and just move on from this and just move on from it. You know, it's in the past, can't do anything about it now, so just keep my head held high for Oak Hill and just see what I can do there.
Yeah, true champ right there. Short-term memory loss. Tell me who you'd like to thank.
I'd like to thank the whole EBR Altus Performance team, my mechanic Daniel, Bill's Pipes, Fly 100%, Dunlop, McKinley Co., Lynn Johnson Collision, my mom, my dad, my grandmother, my grandfather, Alpine Star, just everybody else. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, give it up for second overall, Landon Hartz. Now we're going to bring up the champ. Going to get Alvin Hilliard up here. Whoa! Good thing you know how to ride a dirt bike. He stumbled up on the podium. Go ahead and hand this stuff to you now, this good stuff. Alvin, man, overcoming some adversity and making it happen. How's it feel?
Feels pretty good. We were in like mid-pack starts. We had to pass a lot of fast guys to get this.
No doubt about it, man. You worked hard. You earned it. You deserved it. Who would you like to thank?
Mom, Dad, the whole SLR team for giving me a good bike. They're awesome. Monster, Fly, Shannon Ide, Mika Meadows, DT1 Air Filters, Clover Hill Suspension, and everyone else.
All right, guys, give it the champ, Alvin Hillian. Go ahead and take away the tower, boys.
All right, back to the action here in 250C. Out front, we got Caden Mitchell on the number 24 Yamaha, Sawyer Treadwell on the 303 Husky, Dakota Greenwell running third on the 006 Cowie, Caden Thomas in fourth, Ethan Carter on the number 817 Munn Racing KTM in fifth, Colin Paskowitz sixth, Quade Edwards seventh, Henry Milecam eighth, Caleb Finesse in ninth, and rounding out the top 10, James Stratton on the 145 KTM. Caden Thomas putting in the fastest lap on lap 2 with a 2:13.260. Let's see if he can get up there. He's currently running third in the overall class standings for the title. So if he can make a few moves, he may improve his position by one. You got Sawyer Treadwell leading that title chase. Dakota Greenwell in third, or Caden Thomas now in second, or Caden Thomas now leading. So we'll just wait until this race is over to haul that one again. And it's all Mitchell out front. Treadwell second, Greenwell third, Thomas fourth, Ethan Carter fifth. Ethan Carter makes a move, goes back into fourth on the Munn Racing KTM. Caden Mitchell starting to pull a little bit of a lead. He's got about a 4.5 second lead over Caden Thomas. You got Greenwell and Carter and Treadwell. Treadwell starting to pull up to the backside of Ethan Carter. Ethan's got the number 303 of Treadwell all over him. Treadwell works around the outside of the Blake Baggett corner and gets past Ethan Carter. Treadwell now starts working on Greenwell. Number 63 there, Caden Thomas running second on the gas. Trying to keep Mitchell in sight. Up and over Cemetery Hill and the FMF Powerwall to make their way through the rollers. And Mitchell is going to take another lap here in 250C 12 plus. On the 125, too. Caden Mitchell leading this on a YZ 125. There's that option line in that roller again. I just love that. I think it's cool. So, Caden Mitchell on the two-stroke. Mixing gas and hauling butt. The FXR blue gear. He's got a 3-second lead over Caden Thomas. So, Thomas is not letting him get too far away. And you got Greenwell in third, about 5 seconds back behind Thomas as they go through the Honda Hills. Mitchell getting a little squirrely out of that exit of the rut, over the step up and around the right-hand roller over number 8. Coming around on the straightaway, or on the right-hander, sorry. It's still Caden Mitchell out front. Caden Thomas second, Dakota Greenwell third, Sawyer Treadwell fourth, Ethan Carter fifth, Quade Edwards sixth, Henry Malcolm seventh, Caleb Finesse eighth, James Stratton ninth, and Troy Naranjo in 10th. Hilvin coming along the rollers, about to take the white flag in 250C 12 plus on the 125 two-stroke. Showing the non-oil burners how it's done. So the overall class results at the moment is Sawyer Treadwell with a 1-3, Caden Thomas with a 4-2, and Quade Edwards with a 2-5. If they finish that way, would be your top 3 in the class title championship results. So Dakota Greenwell got the hole shot, is running in 4th. And Sawyer Treadwell in 3rd just put the fastest lap time down on lap 5 with a 2:13.214. Yeah. Got to give another shout out to Area 51 and MotoCast for putting this broadcast on and giving these excellent shots, the drone shots, the sidetrack shots, and just providing great coverage for you guys to watch this 14th annual James Stewart 7 Freestone Spring Championship at the Miller Farm. Gillen making his way through the rollers. Takes the checkered flag in 250C. And Caden Thomas finished the 2nd. Sawyer Treadwell 3rd. Dakota Greenwell 4th. Quade Edwards 5th. And the overall class results for 250C 12 plus is going to be Sawyer Treadwell with the title, Caden Thomas in 2nd, and Quade Edwards rounding out the podium in 3rd. All right, race 37, junior 25 plus. Cole Schondeck, Forest player.
All right, boys, thank you. We're going to sit it down here. The Whole Shot Award. Dakota Greenwell, man, you were 3rd overall for the podium. Sit around a little bit. What happened out there?
Yeah, I messed up a little bit last lap. Just got a little tired, but I mean, we got the whole shot.
I can understand that, bro. You're like last race of the day, a little tired, makes a mistake, makes it happen. But Tamer Whole Shot Award, it feels good, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Who'd you like to thank for helping you get it?
O'Neill, Deep South Kawasaki, MTF, the whole crew there. I'd like to thank Flow Vision, O'Neill, Flashway Lumber, and everybody else I forgot. Thank you.
All right, guys, got Dakota Greenwell getting that whole shot. I believe we got fourth overall in this one. Next up, we got to bring up our luck of the draw. Lawrence Lashway getting the luck of the draw, man. That motor didn't go the way you wanted to. You had some things happen last year. How's it feel to go to Stewart's compound?
Great. Second year in a row with the luck of the draw. I just charged so hard out there, but I need to work on my starts.
Yeah, no, you get it figured out. Get out there again and make it happen. Who would you like to thank for helping you?
My mom, my dad, God, AJ Virgilio Construction, Motorbikes Plus, MTF, Brian and Colleen at MTF. They're great. We work so hard. 100%, Lashway Lumber, Mill River Slabs, Ponders Hollow, everybody else who helps me, thank you so much.
All right, hold that thing up for the pictures. Give it for Lawrence Lashway, our luck of the draw. Now we're going to bring up third place overall, Quade Edwards. Quade, man, coming into this week, you think you're going to be able to land on the podium?
I hope so, but I wasn't really sure.
Yeah, you never really know. You made it happen. How'd it go?
It went really good. I didn't get the best start, but made my way up first couple laps and just rode my race.
We're happy to have you up here. You know who else is happy to have you up here? That's your sponsors. Tell me who you'd like to thank.
I like my mom, my dad, my brothers, my grandparents, MTF, Brian, Colleen, Jacob, Troy Lay Designs, EKS brand goggles, Mika Meadows, GT1, Moto C, Lynx Racing, and DRS suspension.
All right, guys, you have for Quade Edwards. Now we're going to bring up Caden Thomas, man. Second overall. How's it feel?
It feels good. I didn't get the best start, but we made it work.
Kept your head down and made it happen, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what it's all about, and I'm glad to see all this hard work paying off. Who else is helping you out there?
My mom and dad, Dawson Draycott, Van Martin, and TTMX, and everybody else. Thank you.
All right, guys, give it up for him. Now we're going to bring in our champ. He wasn't sure if he had some issues out there, but is still able to stay on the gas to make it happen. Walk us through that one, Sawyer.
Oh man, I had a bobble out there. I decided to do a trick out there, do a front flip mid race, but I'm still stoked to be able to get it done.
Yeah, man, we're stoked to have you up here. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. It's your hardware and this #1 plate, man. Who's helping you make this all possible?
My grandma, my grandpa, Lord Jesus Christ for keeping me safe, Autumn, Altus Motorsports, Sunny Acres, Boat and RV Repair, Scott, Factory Connection, Ride Clothing, and everyone else. I just really appreciate it. Thank y'all.
All right, guys, give up your class champ, Sawyer Treadwell. And while these guys get wild on the podium, you guys go ahead and get wild up there in the tower.
All right, so we are in junior 25 plus, and it's Cole Shondak, 768 on the gas out front of Forrest Player on the number 25 KTM. Jeremy Parsons in third. Kyle Edward Dangler in fourth. Kyle Zelansky in fifth. And Nikia Williams in sixth. And Cole Shondak putting down a fast lap on lap 2 of 208.333. Shondak, one of the veteran pro riders from Colorado, his brother Bryce. Cole's been doing these amateur nationals the last few years. He's been running up front in pretty much all his classes all the time and comes down and plays in Texas a lot. So Cole Shondak leading junior 25 plus on the 768 gas. He did win the first moto, so he keeps this on 2 wheels and the rubber side down. He will win the title in junior 25 plus. So Area 51's following behind the 768 of Cole Shondek on the gas. Forest Player still in second, about 5.5 seconds back. And Jeremy Parsons in third, and that's the way they'll finish in the class championship if they stay the way they are. Forest Player with a fast lap there on lap 3 with a 2:08.159. Up here in the booth talking about the technology changes throughout the years over the live streams here at this race. And back in the day, they used to buffer a little bit, and the feed now has no buffering at all. Excellent coverage from Area 51. Cole Shondek making a way up and around the corner towards the east end of the track. Coming up over Graveyard of the Cemetery Hill and the FMF Powerwall. Cole Shondek's coming up to take the white flag in Junior 25 plus. If I remember correctly, I think also that Cole rides for Money Inc. Motorsports also. So, been seeing a lot of those bikes out front. So if you're looking for an engine builder, hit up Stevens Street in Pueblo, Colorado, and Money Inc. Motorsports. I think they will be at the next national next week in Oak Hill. So look for Stevens Street if you're looking for a motor builder and you need a bulletproof motor. Cole Shondek coming up over the roller in the Honda Hills. Looks like he got a little bit of roost on the Area 51 drone. Need to get some tear-offs on that drone there. Working through the Blake Baggett left-hander. About to go over the step-up on his last lap. If he wins this, he will win the title. And Forest Player will be second and Jeremy Parsons third. Forest Player kept him pretty much the same distance the whole lap, so if he would have possibly got in front of Cole off the start, we may have seen a little bit of a race there, but uh-oh. Yeah. Area 51 drones trying to cut some grass.
While that's happening, Cole Shondek with the win. Forest Player comes over the line in second.
Call this last race, Shan?
Great job, Corey Cochran, up here in the booth, helping out for the week. Congratulations goes out to Cole Shondek, Forest Player, and JP's son, Jeremy Parsons. Your top three on the podium with Dangler just outside the top three. Zelany in 5th, and Williams in 6th. We're going to get a sight lap here for the final moto of the day. Race 38 gets a sight lap. This will be the mini senior 1, 12 to 14 age group. And we're getting Sean Deck, Player, and Parsons up on the podium with our good friend Dean Dias. So, JP, as we get set to announce the final moto, we got one rider down here on the sight lap. How does that even happen? But I guess if you're going to get it out of the way during the sight lap, not during the moto. There's Sean Deck, the 768, removing the helmet. Just a blistering fast vet rider.
All right, they sent it down to me on the podium. I'll start for third place over here first. Jeremy Parsons, you had to work for it. We're going to bring you on over here. Come on, man, third overall. You're slacking. Arm pump, don't stop your feet from walking. How's it feel to be third overall on the podium?
It's great, great week. Riding with some fast boys behind me here. Well, actually, they're in front of me, right? So, no, they're good, man. What did I get? I got second, a third overall podiums, and another third. So I'm feeling good, man. Ready for sprinting.
Yeah, man. Who's going to help you get there?
Like OG, like FMF, Team Green Kawasaki, Technical Touch, A1 Suspension, Hydropower, and everybody else. Thank you.
All right, guys, go. Jeremy Parsons. Second overall on the podium. Dude, how's it feel to get second overall in this highly contested class?
Man, it's good. I like to come out here every year. It's for us. Me and the whole family usually volunteer out here and do some work. So keep coming out here. I've been racing in this championship. So, man, it's fun to come out here. I'm a Texas local, and this is our local spring national, so got to be here. So.
Well, it's awesome to have you out here, and congratulations on getting second overall. Just tell me who's helping you out to get here.
I'd like to thank all the guys at Fox for the career they've given me here, and then all the guys at KTM, and for this next chapter we're about to turn with those guys. And then I got to thank my whole family and everybody that helps me out. TJ Cycle helps me with the bike all the time. John Mitchell helps me out with the suspension. And, man, I just can't thank everybody that helps me enough. Thank you.
All right, guys, go for strong. And now our class champion, Tamer Holshot, award winner as well. Man, how'd that moto go?
It was a good race. I got off to a good start. I used some of that 152 crew, local knowledge, thanks to the Sean Hackley. But, yeah, my Dunlop tires got me off to just awesome traction off the start. And I was able to just kind of control the race. Track's really good right now. And, I was really happy to just be able to ride it smooth, not go down, and have a great moto.
Yeah, man, it was definitely a good, great moto. You pretty much thanked all your sponsors, but is there anybody else out there you'd like to thank?
Well, yeah, I definitely got to thank one thing. Look how good this bike looks, thanks to Blue Guru Graphics. And then look how good I look, thanks to Sofa brand gear. Like, this stuff's awesome. I love it. And just everyone else. Like, I got to thank my girlfriend at home. I miss her a whole bunch, Kaylee. And just Rob and Jeff at Dunlop. Everyone who's been helping me out. So Cool Racing, FMF, Dangler, he's an awesome dude. He always helps me out. Fitch Racing Suspension, got my bike dialed. It's awesome. And then, of course, I got to thank Money Inc. They one of my greatest supporters out there. And everyone else, my whole family. And this is for my mom up above. Miss ya.
I love it, Cole. We'll go ahead and put it right now and grab the grand prize that everyone play. Give it up to Sean Deck in the top three on the podium here. 1 second, guys. Before you get wild, I'm going to bring up Nakia Williams. Luck of the draw. The moto might not have went the way you wanted to go, but you're going to James Stewart compound. How does it feel?
Feels pretty cool, actually.
You excited to get out there and ride with the boys at Stewart's compound? Awesome. I'd love to hear it. Tell me who you'd like to thank.
I'd like to thank I'd like to thank all my friends and family that supported me in getting me here. Without my local community and people that donated money, I wouldn't have been here right now. So I want to thank CSC Services, CNL Cast Construction, FXR, Southside, New Hampshire MX, Lily Pond Grooming and Daycare. It's my dog grooming business. So thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you again for Nakia Williams. Luck of the draw up here on the podium, and as we make our way down to throw it up to the tower, these boys are getting wild to the podium.
Thank you, Dean Dias. We certainly appreciate it. We are coming down to the 12 o'clock hour here, J.P. Parsons, with the final moto of the event. Race number 38, the Mini Senior 1, 12 to 14 age group. It was Ryder Ellis and Wyatt Duff with their division wins here. Ryder Ellis and Wyatt Duff with division wins. Reese Seba and Gage Dunham, a pair of seconds in their respective divisions. It was Braxton Mess and Maddox Timmerman, 3-3 in their divisions, and Tristan Pruitt as well as Chase DeShell in fourth in their divisions. And it is Tristan Pruitt with another Tamer hole shot. Ryder Ellis there in second. Hudson Short with a good start here in third position. Chase DeShell back in fifth. Graham Bowers in sixth. Wyatt Duff in seventh here right off the start. Where is Gage Dunham? He got second in his division. Looks like he rounded turn number one around 15th position. So we'll let these riders sort themselves out. J.P. Parsons, Ellis, and Duff, the two main men here out of Norfolk, California, and Lexington, Kentucky, with their division wins. It is Ryder Ellis right now, the 877 on the Kawasaki, making his way down into the Dunlop drop. Both your front runners take the outside, high-speed, outside line choice around that Dunlop drop, J.P. Parsons. And it is the 7 of Tristan Pruitt out of West Lynn, Oregon. He got fourth in his division. So this is Ryder Ellis's championship here, as long as Ryder Ellis stays within first or second position here. As Tristan Pruitt would have 5 points, 4-1 if the checkered flag would wave right now. Ryder Ellis has this championship in the bag, barring any unforeseen crazy circumstance.
You know, and they're heading down into that, speaking of crazy circumstance, it could be that Loop 270 Rocky Mountain ATV MC sweeper, and they're going to be coming up to Team Cramp Corner, where your life can change.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyways, a very competitive part of the course, very challenging. And so we'll be heading up here pretty shortly.
The spirit of Lord Hance is down in Team Cramp Corner, J.P. Parsons.
Oh, yeah, he lives on.
So we're going to take a look here as they make their way into the legendary Texas 12-pack whoop section. It is the 7 still out front, Tristan Pruitt, with Ryder Ellis in second. A solid ride here by the 877. He takes a look back to see the 444 of Wyatt Duff right there. So check this out, JP. Wyatt Duff won his division. He is in third. That would give him 4 points. This is Ryder Ellis's championship to hold on to. He has to keep Wyatt Duff at bay. He's got to keep Wyatt Duff behind him. If Wyatt Duff makes the pass, that changes up the whole schematics of things.
Right, we would have a new winner.
It is Pruitt out front. Ryder Ellis in second. Wyatt Duff in third, Dane Pappas in fourth. How about Ethan Romero back there in fifth position, the 148 on the KTM out of New Iberia, Louisiana, with Graham Bowers in sixth, Jeevan Didier in seventh, Chase DeShell in eighth, Brady Olson in ninth, Brock Worcestershire in 10th. Just outside the top 10, our fellow announcer, that is going to be Gage Dunham in 11th, Maddox Timmerman in 12th, Get Down Gage Brown in 13th, Reese Seba in 14th, Brody Moss in 15th, Marcus Trujillo back there in 16th position, the Yamaha on the 125 bike. Braxton Meese the 17th position with Ray Ritter in 18th, Jackson Bailey in 19th, Andre Escovedo in 20th, and Parker Shills in 21st position here. Tristan Pruitt out front here. And if Tristan Pruitt wins this moto, JP, he got fourth in his division. So even if he wins this moto, it's only going to get him to the third spot on the box here, the third spot on the podium. The real championship here is between the 444 of Wyatt Duff and Ryder Ellis. And right now, Ellis has about a 2-second gap, 2.10-second gap over Wyatt Duff. with Pappas, the 35, back in 4th position. Ethan Romero and Didier and Bowers, 6th, 7th, and 8th, respectively. Gage Dunham has now moved up to 7th here. So check this out, JP. Gage Dunham was back in 10th, 11th position.
Actually 15th on lap 1.
He was in 15th on the opening corner. He went up to 11th place. Now he's moved up to 7th. What that does right now is put Gage Dunham up into the 4th spot in the overall class results here. So he has to get around Jevin Didier and hopefully and possibly Ethan Romero if he wants to try to secure inside and knock Tristan Pruitt out of that top 3 spot.
He's got a lot of work from. We got a couple laps to go. They're going to go fast. They're going to be furious. And it looks like we got an incident down there in the number 5 sweeper. But still out front over the number 7 Kawasaki step up. It is the number 7 of Tristan Pruitt being chased down by the Monster Energy Team Green Rider, number 877 of Ryder Ellis, as they go over the number 8 downhill ski jump into Loop 270, the Rocky Mountain ATV MC sweeper. I believe Pappas ran off the track, but we'll see how it plays out when they come through and we see it on eScore. All right, here comes Tristan Pruitt. We are at the halfway point. Ryder Ellis and Wyatt Duff reeling in Ellis as they go through the James Stewart ski jump over the number 1 roller. All right, all 3 of your riders going through the twist and shout section of Freestone Raceway. Then they'll make that left-hand turn, come up the Dunlop drag strip. Tristan Pruitt out front, followed by Ryder Ellis, Wyatt Duff, around the Leonard Skinner Oak Tree.
Well, J.P. Parsons, check it out. Ryder Ellis, Tristan Pruitt throwing his left hand up over the number 6 step up as Ryder Ellis has made the pass now.
Something went on, obviously. So we got a new leader. It's Ryder Ellis. Tristan Pruitt in second. And it looks like he's going to dive in and retake the lead as they make that right-hand turn down the number 8 downhill ski jump into Loop 270. A Rocky Mountain ATV MC sweeper as they go bar to bar through that Shan.
JP, I'm not sure what that was about. We had all right, so Tristan Pruitt threw his arm up, trying to get some attention here. It looks like we've got a down rider there just after the number 5 here. So that might have been why. That might exactly been why Tristan Pruitt threw his arm up, just to trying to get some attention. Ryder Ellis, the 877, moved into the lead briefly, and then Tristan Pruitt made the pass back on Ryder Ellis. And here we go. It is Pruitt up and over the finish line, tabletop. He's going to take a look back. Ryder Ellis is there, the 877, about a second and a half gap, 2 seconds actually, 2.139 seconds. With Wyatt Duff 4 seconds behind them, the 4.44.
Where is Tristan Pruitt?
He's out front. Tristan Pruitt is in the lead here. We're going to bring JP up to speed. Tristan Pruitt is in the lead. He made the pass back on. He made the pass back on Ryder Ellis. And Wyatt Duff there in 4th. Gage Dunham has moved up from 7th up to 4th. Jevin Didier in 5th, Brady Olson in 6th, Maddox Timmerman in 7th position, with Reese Sieba in 8th, Braxton Meese in 9th, Brody Moss in 10th, Get Down Gage Brown slides just outside of the top 10 there in 11th position with Parker Shields in 12th. Brock Worcester in 13th, Dane Pappas in 14th, Chase DeShell in 15th, Elliot Boucher in 16th, Marcus Trujillo in 17th, Ray Ritter in 18th, Graham Bowers in 19th, and Brody Pacheco rounds out your top 20 here. So it is still Pruitt and Ellis 1 and 2 with Wyatt Duff back there in third, the 4-4-4. And JP, I was anticipating maybe and hoping possibly that Wyatt Duff would close in on the rear fender of Ryder Ellis just to provide some fireworks here as they both won their respective divisions, but it's just not happening. Ryder Ellis riding a flawless moto here.
Now, they were getting close.
Saving some of the very fastest and best racing to the very fast moto of the 14th annual 7MX James Stewart Freestone Spring Championship presented by Tamer. Saving the fastest for the lastest here, J.P. Parsons, as I like to say.
Yes, it is.
With the mini senior 1, 12 to 14 age group, it is Ryder Ellis in charge of the championship. It is Wyatt Duff in second and Tristan Pruitt in third as far as the podium is concerned. And they have separated from Gage Dunham and the rest of the field. Here comes the Colorado kid out of Golden, Colorado, our esteemed announcing colleague. Gage Dunham there, number 5 in 4th position here. A solid ride for Gage Dunham as he is besting the rest of the field. And check it out. Jevin Didier and Brady Olson side by side over the finish line tabletop with Maddox Timmerman right on the rear fender, JP.
Yeah, and Reese Seba's right behind Timmerman. So some fast boys right there in that portion of the positioning on this race.
Yeah, you could throw a paper towel over all 4 of those riders, J.P. Parsons. Gage Dunham is all alone in La La Land right now. He's in 4th position, no pressure from behind, and he's not able to pressure Wyatt Duff or Ryder Ellis.
No, as they're coming through the Shock Sox S-turn right now, Shan. Those are our 3 leaders. You know, it's Pruitt out front, Ryder Ellis in second, Wyatt Duff in third. So we got a Husqvarna, Kawasaki, and KTM, 1, 2, 3.
Duff's mechanic down in the mechanics row area, throwing that yellow flag, waving the terrible towel. Big shout out to Jeff Cernix and the Pittsburgh Steeler fans. Little terrible towel waving action in the mechanics row for Wyatt Duff. We'll see if Duff can close in on Ryder Ellis and make a push for the championship here. Again, they both won the respective divisions, but it is Ryder Ellis in command of this overall class results and title in the mini senior 1, 12 to 14 age group. There is the 122 making his way through Lake Campbell. And Gage Brown, JP, has slid on back to 18th position with DeShell in 17th, Ray Ritter in 16th. It's Graham Bowers in 15th, Trujillo in 14th, Dane Pappas in 13th, Worcester in 12th, Parker Shields in 11th. And just outside of the top 18 where Gage Brown sits, it's going to be Brody Pacheco in 19th and Jackson Bailey in 20th.
And over to the finish line tabletop, number 5 out of Golden, Colorado. It is Gage Dunham.
And here is the battle here, the 115. Braxton Mees has made his way around Jevin Didier as well as Maddox Timmerman, and they are all over Brady Olson, the 241, as well as Reese Seba for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, and 9th place.
We still got a few laps to go.
We absolutely
It
do.
keeps going, man.
Like the Energizer Bunny, like JP, just keeps going and going and going.
Pin it to win it.
And check out Ryder Ellis. JP has closed in on Tristan Pruitt as the 2 exit the Shock Sox S-turn. Wyatt Duff back there, the 444, sitting in 3rd position. Here is Gage Dunham through the shock success turn. A very lonely, distant fourth-place ride, but a solid fourth-place ride for Gage Dunham as he is besting 36 other riders here, J.P. Parsons.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the white flag is out. As we wind down this fantastic week of the running of the 14th annual 7MX James Stewart Freestone Spring Championship presented by Tamer Holeshot Devices. It stood on last lap. Tristan Pruitt, Ryder Ellis, Wyatt Duff, Gage Dunham, and then another slew of riders, Reese Seba, Brady Olson, Braxton Mess, Maddox Tierman, Brody Moss, and Parker Shields. That's the top 10. And here comes Tristan Pruitt. I can tell by the speed. Ryder Ellis. And look at the charge.
Here it is, JP, to the checkers. Oh, and Olsen is... Wyatt Duff is going to get Ryder Ellis.
He did.
Wyatt Duff has just stole the championship away from Ryder Ellis, literally with 2 feet left.
You know, we've seen some photo finishes of
that
races.
Was a photo finish.
That was one of the best ones of the week, of the year.
Wyatt Duff went to the inside of the VMAX switchback and Ryder Ellis to the outside, and that allowed Wyatt Duff to close in and make a – he passed him by a half of a bike, half a wheel.
You know what that did? Gave him the overall. He is the class champion. Never shut off, go for it, thread the needle.
Wyatt Duff, that's what I said. Wyatt Duff just stole the championship from Ryder Ellis, and Tristan Pruitt goes to third here in the overall run. He saved it to the very end, J.P. Parsons. Wyatt Duff saved it to the very end, the final, literally half of a second before the checker flag.
That was amazing. What a way to finish out, man, the race week. That was just part of the fantastic racing we've been doing here all week long.
Unreal, JP. Unreal by Wyatt Duff.
I know. I hope our online YouTube viewers on the Freestone channel enjoyed that. I know we did.
Yeah, all the way down to the wire. Wyatt Duff making a very last second pass on Ryder Ellis.
I don't know.
To steal the championship here in this mini senior 1, 12 to 14 age group.
All right, boys, I'm down here with Ethan Romero, man. Getting luck of the draw. That motor probably didn't go the way you wanted, but, hey, you're going to Stewart Compound. How's it feel?
Great.
You excited to get over there and throw some fat whips to the boys?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome, man. Tell me who you'd like to thank. Who's going to get you there?
Mom, my dad, TTMX, Team Sakai, JM Racing, Altus Motorsports, O'Neill, and Spy.
All right, guys, get up for Ethan Romero. He's going to the Stewart compound. Now to bring up third overall and our whole shot, getting the whole shot out there. Man, you were pushing hard. I was actually watching that moto. You land third overall on the podium and get the whole shot award. How does it feel?
Feels great. Those Lynx motors, this is my 4th whole shot this weekend. Those things are fast. Just have a good race. And I won the race, but had a bad division heat, so I got third overall, but I'm pretty happy with it.
Man, tough work. Tell me who you'd like to thank, though, for getting you up here.
I'd like to thank God for keeping me safe, my parents, everything they do for me, my grandparents, all my family, friends back home, my mechanic, Mitchell West, my trainers at MTF, Colleen, Millsaps, Brian Johnson, my gym trainer, Jacob, get me fit for this race and all these spring nationals, Motorsport Hillsboro, just everybody else, thank you. I'm tired of it.
All right, guys, get up for Tristan Pruitt for getting that whole shot award and third overall on the podium. And now second overall on the podium. A little upset after that one, man. Feel a little defeated. What happened?
Nothing. Didn't ride too good.
It happens, man. It's not. You can't let that race define you. We got to move on, move forward. And what are you gonna do looking forward?
Not miss shifts.
I understand, man. Hey, and we'll celebrate up here on the podium.
Stewart, Mom, Dad, Monster Energy, Team Green, Pro Circuit, Kawasaki, Fly, Dunlop, Oakley. Everybody, thank you guys so much.
Hey, guys, get up for Ryder Ellis. Now we're going to bring up champ. 444 Wyatt Duff, man. You pushed hard that moto. You made it happen. How does it feel to be up here on the top step?
Man, it feels great. My Super Mini races have not been good. Last one I finished second. I wanted to get up here. I pushed the whole time. I crashed in the back, got back up, and just rode my heart out. I made it in the last corner, and it was awesome. The rider rode really good. I don't know what else to say.
Lost her words up here, but hey, give it up for the champ. Get it done out there, Wyatt Duff. And also, these guys got to pick out some sweet OGO bags. You get first pick. You're the champ. You want the black one or the blue one? All right, he says you get the black one, so you two get the blue one. You guys going to pop that champagne and have fun on the podium.
Congratulations, riders. How about Wyatt Duff, Ryder Ellis, and Tristan Pruitt here. The final champagne pops. J.P. Parsons of the 2024 edition of the 14th annual 7MX James Stewart Freestone Spring Championship and AMA Major event presented by Tamer. It was Wyatt Duff with that last split second pass over Ryder Ellis to steal the championship here in the Mini Senior 1 12 to 14 age group. You're still seeing Wyatt Duff up on the podium. He needs to stand there for a few more minutes and take this all in here. Wyatt Duff with an incredible charge throughout the entire moto. Just an absolutely phenomenal pass by by Wyatt Duff on Ryder Ellis just to steal the championship away here. Folks, as we wind this down, we want to thank everybody for attending. Tony Miller is above, watching over us. J.P. Parsons smiling down. He helped create this event back in 2011 on behalf of Freestone County Raceway, the flaggers, the staff, Richard White, our AMA referees, all the employees, the announcers. We want to wish everybody safe travels on your destination, your journey home, or to your next event. We look forward to the 15th annual next year, J.P. Parsons. You and I have been a part of this ever since day one, and we look forward to next March right here at Freestone County Raceway for the 15th annual James Stewart Spring Championship. JP, any closing thoughts, buddy?
Just look forward to it. It was a fantastic week, and I hope everybody enjoyed it as much as I do, and we'll see you at the races. This is JP Mouth of the South out.
Safe travels, everyone. On behalf of Sean Hackley, Corey Cochran, Dean Dias, and J.P. Parsons, this is Shan Garcia signing off. We will see you down the road at other events.